Good afternoon, race fans. Welcome into a special edition of YJ Media. It is time for the inaugural YJ Media Indianapolis 500 here from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. As always, got my co-commentator in the booth. Art, how we doing?
I'm real excited. We did one last year, but this one is ours. The YJ Media 500 at Indianapolis.
Yeah, our first ever special event. We got, at the moment, 30 drivers. We had 37 sign up, but obviously life gets in the way. So it is what it is, but we'll have a pretty much full field for this 200-lap brawl around Indy. 200 laps with an estimated fuel run of about 30 to 35. That'll be really important for these drivers to stay on top of this afternoon and into the evening. 9 total tire sets, 1 starter, 8 in the pits. 0 green-white checkers. If you lead lap 200, you get the $200 prize. 0 green-white, or 1 fast repair. We'll give them 1 freebie. We're not that mean. No lucky dogs. Only wave around's gonna have to do it the hard way, so don't want to have any issues early. $200 to the winner, 50 for runner-up, and 25 to the third place driver here this evening. And we're going to go ahead and get right into it. We did qualifying last Saturday. So we got the field of what was 37. Looks like we got 28, 29, 30. Got 31 now. So just about there. Let's see if I can get the starting lineup pulled. And we'll go from there. We'll go ahead and hide the race info. Here's today's starting lineup. Make that way bigger. Boom. William C. Rasmussen, John Silva, and Ethan Cordair. On the first row, all the way down to Scott Warren in the 37th position. I do believe Greg Hulls won't be able to make it. The way things are tracking, Aaron Smith might not be here, as well as Alex Shearer. So some of these guys that didn't set a qualifying time anyways. So no harm, no foul there. And yeah, we got about 2 minutes till grid. Our race control helped get everybody lined up, and looks like we'll have 31 drivers battling it out today, or 200 laps.
Man, I put 33 on the promotional post.
Yeah.
Need 2 more to show up real fast.
They might show up late, but they won't. They're going to be behind the 8 ball. No lucky dogs. So, all right. Let's quickly show you. Cole J. Wilson, 41.276, quickest in the little warm-up that they got. And looks like 28 drivers have set a time in this 30-minute warm-up session. And yeah, we got less than a minute. We'll go ahead and we're about ready. It is time. Don't know what to expect. I know we did the Rod Car Indy 500 last year. As a group of people that were well known. But this is kind of throwing everybody together. We know a handful of these guys. Never seen some of the others. So it should make for a good time. A little bit of unpredictability.
A little
bit.
I mean, we know a couple of the drivers, but for the most part, it was basically, hey, we're putting on an event. Who wants to come race? And we just, took the people who showed up.
Kevin Spencer down the front stretch. And there you go. So let's see. Corbin will set the grid time. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna. Yeah, let's see here. Starting grid. It was set correctly. So 31 out of the 37. And yeah, so we're missing 6. So not has set gridding countdown time to 10 minutes. So all right, he's gonna get them all ready to go. So everyone's gonna have to grid out of the 31 that are here, and then we'll Corbin will help us get lined up.
I would bet my house on Corbin in this race. Thankfully, Corbin's not racing in this race. Corbin could barely handle a stock car going 200 miles an hour. I do hope we can get a proper, 3-wide start. Even if just for, 5 seconds before they, send it off into turn 1 and end it all.
Yeah, so yeah, there's John Silva, outside pole sitter. He'll be in the middle. It's maybe like, do you want to be there? Should you want to be inside, outside, middle? The yard of bricks. Waiting on everyone to get gridded up here. Waiting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then after that, yeah, if you're not here by the time those last 8 people grid up, then yeah, now it's 3. So if you got a last second chance to get in, then yeah, let's quickly go over while we're waiting here to get Corbin lined up. We'll just go ahead and go over everybody's, I guess, information. That way everyone knows where we're at. So on pole tonight, William C. Rasmussen for Rebellion Esports out of Huntington Beach, California. Today's pole sitter, 492 career sports car starts on the iRacing service. Starting second will be John Silva in the 7 machine, and he was the pole sitter for the 2024 Virtual Challenge Esports Indy 500, so we know he's got some good speed in that car. Ethan Corder, the 2022 FTF Rectangle 500, runner-up for Puffer Zone Racing. He was one of the few that listed very specific Indy 500 experience. Ian Patience for Wrong Stuff Racing was a runner-up in his fixed Indy 500 a couple weeks ago. Trevor Kratzer going to roll off 5th here with 49 career wins and 523 oval starts. Plenty of experience for the Rebellion Esports driver. Andrew J. Malin going to roll off 6th here for Jalen Marlowe Racing, the BSC Kraken Series champion. Joe Stafford will roll off 7th. 230 top 5s and 861 oval starts for the Money House Racing driver. Let's see, can we get him back on the... Oh, there we go. Tane Hodison, one of our Tuesday night NASCAR drivers for Title Motorsports 2024 Le Mans and Petit Le Mans winner. Ellison Flazino, another one of the Black Gold Racing drivers, has some historical success in this event. Diego Rodriguez rounds out the top 10, also a Le Mans and Petit Le Mans winner last year. Kevin Spencer took him a long time to get a lap on the board, but once he did, he'll roll off 11th. 153 career rod car starts, so we're very familiar with Kevin Spencer for Bozo Motorsports. Nathan Liao, a late entrant into the sign-up process for Rebellion Esports, 277 career sports car starts. I think it said he only had 3 oval starts. So let's see what he does here today with limited oval experience, but he had a decent qualifying time. Andrew Stacy, 12th for Questionable Motorsports, the NASCAR FedEx Xfinity Series runner-up. Levi Poland for Tortoise Speed Racing, qualified for the original Pro Series in oval and road. Nick Baum in the 1 machine for Royalty Racing Team rolls off 15th, the 4-time Dirt Max Series champion. Payson Lindsay from Mesa, Arizona, representing Questionable Motorsports. A 13% win rate in officials so far through 2025. Logan Giesbrecht rolling off 17th. An 8th place finish this year in the Daytona 24. For Title Motorsports, CJ Erdman. Another Questionable Motorsports driver, and also very good success in the FedEx Xfinity Series, a current points leader. Get into a Brazilian row here with Amore Cesar Pavado for Black Gold Racing, the 2024 Season 1 IndyCar Division winner. So he's had great success in this car for an extended period of time. His teammate Daniel Hashi starts next to him in 20th, the ESRA GT3 Series champion for Black Gold Racing. Ethan Marlowe in the 33 machine. 37 top fives and 171 career oval starts. Rolls off 21st. Alex Eskridge, 22nd for Black Dirt Racing Company. Champion of the Prestige Racing Series. 23rd is William Kempf, the other half of the Tour de Speed Racing contingent. Almost 1,300 career oval starts, a wealth of experience there. Next to him will be Larry McDonald for Lugnut Racing in the 74 machine, 15 wins and 400 oval starts. Rolling off 25th, Alexander Gengler for Gas and Go Racing, a prior Monday Night NASCAR Series winner. So I know he's made limited starts on Tuesdays, but he is a winner on Monday in the Xfinity Series. Dean Clammett going to roll off in the 26th position, representing us, a two-time Rod Car winner. Brandon Pfeiffer, 26th, an NIS Las Vegas winner for Questionable Motorsports. DJ Smith, 27th for Sinking Ship Racing. 3 Rod Car top 10s in 30 starts. Vlad Torkarev, this is the first we're seeing of him, 28th. 28 career oval wins. Cole J. Wilson, 29th, missed qualifying. But he is a previous winner of the Indianapolis 500. And then Andrew Tenold will round out this field for Black Dirt Racing Company, a 3-time LRRA champion. And then Logan Giesbrecht looks like he towed to pit road. Will be our 31 drivers.
They're getting them going.
Looks like we're going to start to set the field now. Everyone, Giesbrecht is here, so I don't know what happened there. Yeah, they're going to...
He had...
I don't know. So we're going to set this 3 wide. We have what? Then it's going to end up 31. So we'll have what? 12 rows with 1 car? Well, I guess we have 30 taking the green flag. So that'd be 10 rows. 3 wide, 10 rows deep exactly. Appreciate your patience there, buddy, while I read off the entire starting lineup and their accolades.
Letting it happen means I don't got to talk. This pace car's moving.
I'm sure he can delay the green if needed. But they're looking good. That pace car shouldn't take that hard left-hand turn. We're not ready just quite yet.
The Indy 500 has been back on iRacing for what, 2 years, 3 years now?
It's maybe I think longer than that even, but.
Well, because for a little bit, they went away whenever it was with Motorsports Games and all that.
I thought that was Le Mans, but either way.
No, I mean, it was IndyCar, because, they couldn't do Indy. I think. I could be wrong. But there should be a 3-wide option.
Oh, yeah. Just make them line up 3 wide.
Yeah. By now.
Because, especially with how realistic they're getting it.
Yeah.
Man, we got our very own Bomb here. He'll be rolling off in the 15th position here. He's at the top of row number 5.
How's it shocking that I'm right? I can remember.
I thought it was. I don't remember. I mean, they took something away and brought it back. But either way, we're gonna get these last couple of cars. Looks like we got just the last 2 rows here.
I think there's a little bit of confusion because of the lineup you put out, not necessarily a lineup that we have because of missing cars.
Well, 6 people didn't show up, and then one of them towed to pit road, so it's gonna be a little different.
Just gonna start throwing cars in slots and saying, you know what, enjoy the spot.
There's 3 laps to green, so we're still getting everything fixed here. They voted for this, by the way. I'll go ahead and set the record straight right there. I said, hey, someone mentioned it. I said, you know what? That's a good point. Indy 500 real life, it's a 3-wide start, so we gave them the option. They voted. It was like 75-25 yes.
I mean, it looks like they've got them all lined up.
Let me go talk with our race control, see how things are going real quick. Corbin, are we about ready to get this show on the road here? How we looking?
Yeah, we are looking at one more pace lap, and they'll come to green. So,
is this the pace car in this time, or one more after this?
It's in this time.
All righty, appreciate it, sir. They look good lined up. I appreciate the help. All right, race control said they're coming in this lap. That is the pace car. So,
man, I sure hope we don't have
just the sport ender.
10 seconds in every car.
Listen, again, that's why I led with the disclaimer. They voted for it. They're going to have to manage it. We let them jump a little pretty early, not at the restart zone, but when they come off turn number 4, when they see the opening for pit entrance, that's when William Rasmussen is going to take off for us, and it'll fan out pretty quick. Yeah, look at that. We got 30 cars.
Such a cool start.
We got 3 wide, 10 rows deep for the start of the YG Media Indy 500. Logan Giesbrecht will hopefully join us shortly. Not sure what happened there, but hope he is okay and able to continue. But we'll have 31 here. Too short of a full field. We'll take it on limited notice. Appreciate everyone coming out to race and support and watch and everything. So this will be hopefully the first of many successful events for us. Pace car is in this lap, and here we go. They can launch once they get here. Indy 500 is green,
and he's going. That's such a cool start.
Here we go. Let's look middle of the pack. It'll sort itself out at the front like it normally does, but let's look back in here. Do they mind their P's and Q's? Logan Giesbrecht has been released, and they've managed it. How about that? Whatever happens now is on them, but good job, everybody behind. Down the back straightaway for the first time.
We're going to have some 3-wide action. Red Bull car in the middle. You never know how those things are going to work out.
Will they at least all make it a lap? We're about to find out. That was pretty darn cool, especially the fact that they did a heck of a job there. Well done to this field. Now they can settle in for about 200 more laps. Rasmussen up to a 7/10 of a second lead. Quarter, has taken that second spot away from John Silva. Logan Giesbrecht officially starts his second lap. They made it. That's pretty darn cool. But how about this? DJ Smith up 7 spots for 3 wide down the back into turn number 3 for the time being.
Well, we have a slight, calmness about it. We meant to do it pre-race. Got so caught up in putting them 3 wide, we did not make our picks to win. I know our race control has picked Ethan Quarter. I would like John Silva. And who is your pick, Max?
All right, well, I'll take the pole sitter then, since no one else will.
I mean, he is kind of out there by himself, a second
3/10 of a second quicker on that lap than Ethan Quarter.
Just pick the front row and, we're okay with that.
Yeah, but we'll mention the weather briefly. It's 83 degrees, mostly cloudy, track temp 130 degrees, so it is scorching hot, just like it was in qualifying, so conditions will be difficult. As Ethan Marlowe, the first man with a bobble. Let's see what happens here to the 33 machine. Oh, and it's going to be net code. And he'll lose his front wing. He does have a fast repair. He'll be down to 31st. It's off track. If we look back here, it's pretty spread out the front, but further in the back, they haven't quite settled out yet. There's Cole J. Wilson in the 12 machine. They got DJ Smith on William Kempf. That is just inside and outside of the top 20. Thought about the move, but Kemp holds him off into 3. Ethan Marlowe back out again.
I'm receiving complaints live saying, get the lower third off of the screen, please.
Lower third. All right. I meant to take that off. There you go. So we'll stick this up. There we go. That was the whole point of doing the starting grid, so we're good. How about this? We got Nick Baum, Nathan Liao, and that is Daniel Hashey, 3 cars under a blanket right there, as Ethan Marlowe rejoins this field. And unfortunately for him, no fast repairs remaining. I can't believe they made it, but look how nice this is. They're managing so much better than I thought they would with the track conditions. And they're racing pretty good back here.
Okay, the person who filed the complaint said what you did was now worse.
Brother, I mean, that's fine, but I like to leave something out there. Know where we're at on screen. Here's Cole Wilson making a move to the inside of Andrew Stacy. And they are still side by side. William Kemp, Andrew Tenold going at it. Just behind them. 2 wide through 3 and 4. Just give it to Stacy. Battling all the way back through this field. 25th, 26th, 27th. 28th, 29th, 30th. Keeping each other in check. But everybody out front, about half a second. 0.7 of a second between everybody. And I'm shocked that we brought a whole bunch of random people together. And they're doing a heck of a job. Let's see. Closest battle inside the top 15 is Levi Poland and Nathan Liao. 90 machine back to where he started. Biggest mover is Cole J. Wilson from 30th to 20th in that 12 machine. CJ Erdman in the 980 of Amori Pavato going at it. Give the spot to that 980. And just as I say that, looks like Ethan Quarter starting to close in just a little bit on our race leader. Could be by design, as we see all the time in real life. It's a cat and mouse game with fuel saving, trying to get to that magic 30, 31, 32 lap marker. Set yourself up for later on in this race, as we got Hashey making a pass into turn number 1 there on Baum.
Now, I was going to ask earlier, is this the first race we've had with Baum in it?
I believe it is.
I know we've run races with him, but never had him on a stream.
Doing a nice job so far. Started 15th up to 13th. Hashey, he says he won't be able to finish the whole race, but he's making gains now. He's up 8 spots into the 12th position. Joe Stafford has cracked the top 5, and Ellison Flazino is up 2 spots as well in the top 10. Not a whole lot of movement other than that. It looks like with that unfortunate netcode incident, we have our first retirement of the race. Ethan Marlowe will finish in the 31st position here this afternoon. And really nothing he could have done. It was not his fault whatsoever. I'll tell you what's impressive. Logan Giesbrecht has caught the back of this field. Back to Vlad Tokarev. And he is there.
How?
Just the dirty air, though. From once all these guys checking up behind him, they just naturally run a little bit slower. There's a little bit of fuel saving going on as well. And he was probably running flat out just to catch up to the back of this pack. Oh, and he's in the fence! Pushing probably pretty hard to catch up to the back of this field.
Man, if you do all of that, then just put yourself in the wall.
These drivers will have tools, the front anti-roll bars as well as the weight jacker, to try and get this car to turn a little bit better in the dirty air. Only so much you can do, though. Let's just say, for instance, you're Andrew Stacy. You have all this dirty air in front of you. You're just going to have to manage it the best that you can. And he's trying to do that maybe just by running half a lane higher Not in that second groove necessarily, just half a lane up. Trying to get some fresh air on the nose. Side by side in front of Cole Wilson, that is Lindsay and Liao. Just dropping back here just a bit. Kind of pinched down to the inside. He'll be super slow down the back straightaway. And here comes DJ Smith with a head of steam. And in front of them, Liao and Wilson continue their battle. And Wilson into the 16th position. He is up 14 spots.
Man, I really did not think bringing together, like, a lot of them are
so
random.
Impressed.
Like we have seen a good amount of them. Whether it be like a couple of guys who ran in a league and then they brought
Oh, that could be trouble. Andrew Tenold, CJ Urban, they're going to get away with it. That was so close between Tenold and Urban. Let's see here. Oh, and that's just horrendous. Netcode doesn't look like any damage. Urban was able to catch it, and he's immediately putting pressure back on Andrew Stacy. So well held by both drivers. Don't know how that wasn't a wreck. Good job to both drivers.
Oh, we had another car in the wall.
We got multiple cars in the fence, and that is going to be Brandon Pfeiffer.
He's able to get it down pit road.
Let's take a look here. Oh, he just catches that curbing. It's going to unsettle the car. It's pretty square. Well, he's going to come in. Is it a fast repair and go, or he's going to try and fix this damage? But either way, he is in as we have a pass for the lead in all of this. Looking at some of the action further back, here's how Ethan Quarter got it done. He just slowly catching, and that looks designed how much slower Rasmussen was, so it looks like he wanted to save a little bit of fuel. Led the opening stint of this race, and now he'll try and fuel save off the back of the 45 machine.
Interesting. I mean, Pfeiffer, he was able to get into pit road fast. He has a fast repair, but I guess didn't check it, thought damage would be minimal, and he is now manually disconnected.
Right, so there's our second retirement. It happens that quick. They have the mulligan, but chose not to use it.
Might have to go back, like, live and see where our first caution came out last year. 16 laps in?
On the first lap of the race.
Oh, right.
They literally couldn't make it to the start line when they wrecked. Mo Perry would know about that. Listen, I know it's the track temp spread them out a little bit, but I'm shocked that even running on your own, that someone just hasn't misjudged the conditions and just nailed the fence, because there's not a whole lot of grip out there. Bomb will be under some pressure here down the back straightaway. They're into the front stretch now. And he'll hold serve for now. I'll be curious what Cole Wilson's going to be able to do the further this race gets into it, because he was battling through traffic. Now it's going to be pretty spread out. He burned his stuff up a little bit, I'm sure, to get through the first 14 drivers. But now what can he do once the race starts to settle down? Because he is still on the charge into the top 15 even. Especially if we get a yellow and get some track position. Move his way halfway up the field. Green flag pit stops in about 10 to 14 laps here. Look further up ahead. Trevor Kratz are going to be under a little bit of pressure here from Andrew J. Malin. Go on board with the 65 down the back.
If we get green flag pit stops in the Indy car, we're just going to put on our own league and declare that we are the best, league owners. Because it's been a while since we've had green flag pit stops. Down the front stretch, about 4.5 car lengths, so it close into about probably 4.
3, and we got pit stops here. Daniel Hashi. See if this was scheduled or if he had an incident. Out of turn number 4. Didn't look like anything weird there. Tires going on for the 23 machine. Waiting on fuel more than likely.
I wonder if this is where he says he can't finish.
That's a good point.
Oh yeah, he is.
Aw, man. He made some moves while he was there, though. Made some good moves. 28 drivers remaining on track. And that looks to be Levi Poland and Baum. That's close. Between the 1 and the 90. Very close. That one should have a decent shot down the back. 2.5 car lengths. Baum doesn't have anyone in front to draft off of. And here comes the 90 back down to the inside with a head of steam. He'll get the move done before turn 3.
Steezer, Pavoto, and Cole J. Wilson also going to be on his tail.
And he was able to dispatch. We saw him closing on DJ Smith, but he eventually made that pass and is closing right up to the back of the 980. And what I am so good. And here comes the 980 on Baum. Oh, into the fence hard. Into traffic. First yellow. Surely iRacing caught that.
It did. Woo.
Destroyed. He'll have a chance to get back out there. He'll have to take the tow, though. Let's take a look at it.
It's going to be netcode. Like, they were getting really close.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, and he's going to... Who was that caught him?
Pavoto.
No, the second one, because there's going to be netcode a second time with... That is DJ Smith, who's going to get a piece of this.
Man.
And in every minor incident that we've seen, it has been netcode related. Even between guys from the same country. He just didn't get a fair shake at it there. I mean, absolutely nothing he was going to be able to do about that. So he'll get the tow, and then he'll be back out there, hopefully.
Unfortunate from Baum.
Pace car has now collected this field, and we'll be doing single file restarts. And this is a good point for everyone to top off for fuel. Tires, you probably could gamble on a set here. Everybody's coming in.
Yeah, I have no idea on the strategy. I can't guess.
I mean, really, it's every 30 laps is kind of your target.
I mean, the track temps are insane. The speeds are insane. I'm no IndyCar driver.
So tires are going on for everybody, unless you are. Just kidding. Looks like Rasmussen, he's gonna lose a bunch of spots there. I will say, Bob, make sure that fast repair's checked, brother, because if you get done with that tow time and it's not, they'll just tell you to pack it up and go home. Dean Clavitt is still on pit road here. Yeah, that's 28, 36-ish, anywhere in that range. That makes sense. It mimics real life pretty well. Want to save time on... I mean, we got close to green flag pit stops. You're going to want to reduce the time spent in pit lane for that final stop if it comes down to that. Clavitt with a 61-second pit stop. And guys at the back will top off on fuel, which is not a bad strategy whatsoever. Get extra fuel in the car. Appreciate you showing up, Daniel. You look good out there. Car looked real good.
And thanks for bringing your friends.
Yeah.
At least I assume they are. Bad thing to assume.
Teammates, but you know.
Yeah.
That was an exciting opening 20 laps for sure.
It does suck that a close friend of ours was the one that brought out the caution, but.
So lights are off on top of the pace car. We said that they should let it go ahead and go a little bit, let it take off, and they'll launch entering turn 4. And Clavitt taking another set of tires. And he'll have to. Not sure that he's gonna have to hurry up here. I will say, at least in defensive bomb, he's not unused to that. Like, that's a common occurrence for that man with his Wreckfest background. So trying to lighten the mood. It'll be close. I don't think he's gonna catch the field. Maybe he doesn't want to. Maybe he just wants to run right on his own. But pace car is gone, and they have crashed in the back of this field.
No, they didn't.
They have absolutely crashed in the back of this field. Larry McDonald ran into the back of, I believe that was Vlad Torkarev.
Well, they're going.
Yeah, we're back green.
Oh, bomb is now manually disconnected. Dang.
Larry McDonald is in. Will they all make it? Out of turn number 2.
Nope. Andrew Tinold is around in turn 1. What? No, that was midway through. What in the world? Tinold?
And he'll toe to pit road here. Let's take a look. We got a couple things to look at. Oh, that left front is destroyed. Oh, it just caught him out.
He just went up and
on
got
the
wall.
restart. Yeah, it's very unforgiving. Like, you can see him putting the wheel into it, and it's like, it is so just sensitive. You hit that wall down to the inside, left front is gone. And then let's take a look here with Larry McDonald right before we were coming green. Just build somewhat checks up in front, and he just doesn't realize it with the single file restarts. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, yeah, they're kind of spaced out, but a little bit of a checkup there, trying to close the gaps and.
They good on the people around him.
And then he got right back going. So, and he's just gonna come to pit road. So,
I believe he took his fast repair.
Who did he run into the back?
Wait, what is? Hold up, Dean? Oh no!
Did he stall it? Oh, what is he doing? Oh no! Oh boy, that is
honest. You know what? I have to scroll so far to get him. Dean, what happened?
My brake bias was a little too low, and went to slow up for the car ahead of me, and well, just spun it around. It's okay, we're good.
You represent us.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's on par, right?
Apparently.
I like to think that we are better than that.
Are we?
No, that's about right.
You know what? Go back. He can get back in there.
Let's go talk. He put a note in pit 2, Alexander Gangler in the 8 machine. Let's go talk to him. We got another lap. Here with pit 2, Alexander Gangler. We saw your message. Well received. Started 25th up to 23rd. Just keeping the car one piece out there for now, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I know we had a little issue with someone in the first couple of laps with some netcode looked like, and ended up turning them around, so I apologize if they're watching the broadcast. Right now, just riding, got some fuel the last yellow, and we're going to see what happens.
Absolutely. I know conditions were tough in qualifying. It's the same conditions for the race. What's it like out there? Pretty difficult?
It's definitely a lot less grip than you would have in the, probably even like the official Indy 500, but we'll see how it continues on. And maybe some other around the track might change it just a little bit more. Definitely tight, and I've seen a lot of cars get in the walls.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us, and good luck out there for this restart.
Have a good one.
So
It's nice when drivers,
So Larry
talkative.
McDonald looks like he either got it fixed or he shouldn't have had to burn a fast repair. It looked like it was just the wing. And then, the 55 going to get back going. Andrew Tennell took that fast repair. And he's one lap down. We'll have to catch the wave. Yeah, but it is single file, so they're going to have to manage the gaps on their own. It's kind of on them to manage it. Pace cars leaving. Leader sets the pace till you get to turn 4. So they just have to not run over each other.
Man.
Let's go on board, see when he goes. We told him they could go once they got to this curbing. And there he goes. And let the snaking commence as they cross the yard of bricks.
We're going to have to, actually go to the Indy 500 one year. We've done the Daytona 500, now the Indy 500. I want to see it live.
So it's like everyone did a much better job that time around with the restart and the initial turn 1 at speed. Good job there. We're back underway. Hopefully get some laps under our belt again and keep on trucking.
Oh, we had a car blink out while they were too wide.
That was Gangler. He did apologize for the netcode earlier. Looks like he just had a slight moment there. But everything looks to be kind of A-okay. Back at the front, Ethan Corder, John Silva now the runner-up. That's where he started. Rasmussen is now down in traffic and have to manage those tools now in traffic. Love you, Bomb. Sorry it ended so early. Always appreciate you coming out, though.
I'll say one of the worst things about Bomb going out so early is on the chance that he does win, I would say he would be the most likely to say, no, I don't need the prize money. All right, it was fun.
Everyone else would be like, yeah, I'm gonna need that money, bud. Like listen, I'm in victory lane. I'm gonna need the cash prize. Side by side through one there. That's Eskridge and Erdman. They made it work nice and tidy. Well done to them. Always antsy on these restarts. Everyone bunched back up together. Here's going to be a good opportunity for some 3 wide down the back. Maybe even 4. Here we go. The camera angle, please. Oh, he's trying to block. Pace and Lindsay trying to hold the whole back half of the field off. Behind him looks like McDonald nearly caught the wall, but he's A-okay. Around the outside for Gangler. That's a heck of a move there. Jason Lindsay will slot back into 23rd. There's Andrew Tenold, not racing for position, but trying to gain experience in this car, try and set himself up for a wave round at some point. Don't want to catch that curbing. That's what caught him out in turn 1. Looks like he's learned from that mistake. Dean Clavitt going to try and find a way around. Jason Lindsay way out of the groove. Donald going to close to the inside and complete the pass there for 24th. And that's good to realize. If you realize you go off in that corner and it's not going to stick, or you missed the corner, just get out of it instantly. Don't even let yourself catch that outside wall and ruin the car.
Yeah, we've seen it in chat from Mike McConville. He said, to finish first, you must first finish. That sounds kind of cheesy, but it is true. It's a 200-lap race, 500 miles, and the track's not that easy. You've got to get the car to the end. We've already seen 4 cars DNF, and Tenold to lap down. Like, you got to get there. Ooh, Larry McDonald on the wall.
You can get away with it very minimally if it's square. Like, there's a slight chance that you're still able to turn. If it's not square, you hit right front first or right rear, it's just going to pop off like you're breaking a pretzel stick. And, yeah, that's going to be fast repair or race over if you've already taken it. Battling all the way at the back of this field. That's 25th, 26th going at it. Last 2 cars on the lead lap. You'll love to see it.
You really don't want to
struggle with that internet a little bit.
I'm gonna say, you really don't want to wreck these cars. You never know what might happen with them tires. One starts, breaks off, might go out, damage some property. Because I believe, was that last year?
It was 2 years ago where the tire flew over the fence. It was very close to being like, okay, we're gonna have to postpone this event next year. It was very sketchy.
But they have something like actually attached to the wheel, don't they?
They were supposed to, but it still came off. Took the whole thing off.
Man.
DJ Smith closing in on Kevin Spencer. These guys go back to Rod Car days. They will be close enough, and these guys are still going at it. Larry McDonald and Vlad Torkarev. It's going to get dicey. Manage it. 55 takes the position. Biggest mover, Cole J. Wilson. We saw him right in 15th. Now he's up to the top 10, trying to close in on Diego Rodriguez. He started in the 30th position out of 31 cars. And now he's got track position to back him up. Times in the high 41s, low 42s for pretty much everybody. A couple of 43s way at the back of the field.
We might be seeing a battle for the lead. John Silva, he was there. He's getting this draft. Might see a shot here in turn 1.
He was very close. Right up to the back. Late entry. Quarter realized it and said, all right, you can have it. I'll save a little bit of fuel. That's a move. That was a late move down to the inside. We were thinking you'd see that on lap 198, not 38, but he made the move stick John Silva out in front for the first time this afternoon. And look, we got a little bit of a bobble going on here. That's the 80 machine, nearly 3 wide through the corner. A bobble for Giesbrecht, and there's a whole host of others trying to pounce. Dean Clavitt, Erdman. Got the Ada Gangler in there, and then Vlad Torkarev. Big move to the inside coming. Andrew Stacy ahead of this group. Giesbrecht. right behind Tenold as well. Tenold's making some hay here. Oh my goodness. And Dean Clavett's going to pass everybody.
Tenold might be in the worst spot right now. He is in a hornet's nest, and if it pops off, like
he's just trying. Yeah. You want to stay with whatever group you're in and stay in the draft. I understand that. He's in a tough way right now. Oh, that's close. Dean's going to give him the space. Too wide behind them. This is good stuff back here. Going at it. This John Silva is now checked out to 1.2 seconds ahead. Dean on the curbing and into Tenold. It's going to be huge. We're going to go upside down. A huge wreck out of turn 4.
Oh my goodness.
You said if it popped off, and sure enough, it popped off a corner later. My goodness. Dean Clavitt caught the curbing into the left rear of Andrew Tenold. Car up and over. I think that was Gengler?
It was Giesbrecht. He hit a barrel roll.
My goodness. On board here with Logan Giesbrecht. Yeah, he's trying to catch it. My goodness. Yeah, that was inevitable, the way they were going at it. One more look at this. I mean, that is unreal. You see it right there, onto the rumble strips, slides. Again, we've seen some terrible netcode. I don't know what it is, but he's going to catch Tenold. And then Gangler going to make a big move to the inside. Giesbrecht not as lucky. And then he's going to catch Vlad Torkarev as well there at the end. And then Erdman going to slide into it with Larry McDonald maybe. Does he get a little bit of help? He loses the wing and then, right at the end there for these guys. And if you can drive it back around, take that fast repair, you'll be fine. But if you have to tow, that's just huge. And for Andrew Tenold, though, you got DJ Smith going to stay out with Gangler, so they're going to stay out on the old tires. So no wave around. It doesn't really matter because Tenold was the wave around car if he wanted to stay out. Herdman going to make it back. Payson Lindsay and Larry McDonald all going to make it back around. Giesbrecht would have had to tow, and I believe Dean Clavitt has called it an event with that one. He said he was going to wreck, and he kept his word. It did not take long to see the big one there. 2 cars on older tires. Nearly 20 lap difference, so this will be interesting. Corbin. So Giesbrecht, he's going to have to tow. Should be about done. And then Tenold, I think he made it back around. So he doesn't have a fast press. He's going to have to get that damage fixed. $55 coming back in. Lights are on top of the pace car. DJ Smith will be launching from older tires. They did not come in the second time. And all things considered, there really wasn't a whole lot of. We have 2 wrecks, but I don't know if they're banking on a quick caution, but they might cause the quick caution due to their older tires in front of the field. John Silva won the race off pit road, then Trevor Kratzer.
I went and had a chat with Dean Clavitt as to why he would, park it. He said he went a lap down, and I mean, there's no wave arounds, so.
I mean, there is a wave around. You just got to catch it right.
I mean, yeah, but just getting lucky enough to do that. I mean, look at this one, right? Like DJ Smith, Gingler stayed out.
That's true. It's not supposed to be easy to take our money.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be easy.
Not easy for slow guys, but if you got speed.
So it looks like we have significantly. I thought Urban would have been back out by now, but I guess did he not take the fast repair? And then Giesbeck, I thought would have had finished his tow by now, but never mind. We're gonna be here with 23 cars already. Green flag back out. DJ Smith went early, which is the smart thing to do. We'll see how they hold on. Gangler on the older tires. We'll see how quickly John Silva could make a move. He is closing. He's going to have a great run into turn 3. He'll have the grip on the outside. Do you want to put yourself on the outside of a car with older tires? Does not matter. Power move around the outside for John Silva. Now he'll set after DJ Smith. Side by side, I believe that is for 4th. Nearly side by side, anyways.
Yeah, Krasner is not able to hold it through 4. And Courtier going to take the spot. Quarter. His name.
Quarter.
Yes.
It's the currency.
Yes. It doesn't look like that.
I tell you what, DJ Smith's done a nice job. I mean, he's maintained it. I know it's only for 1 lap, but he's done a nice job maintaining. I'm pleasantly surprised. There's Ian Patience, Trevor Kratzer, and look at the mess behind him.
Oh, there's going to be some contact. Or not.
It's Joe Stafford braving around the outside. He'll get the run down the front stretch. He'll have the draft. We got Chamberlain, Cole J. Wilson right there. Good move there for Joe Stafford. Fastest lap of the race so far, John Silva, 41.39. About a 1.5 seconds off most guys' qualifying attempts.
Cole J. Wilson almost going wheel to wheel with Chamberlain, trying to get. They were almost 3 wide.
Oh, that's it's gonna happen again. You just know it is. When the margins are this close.
Oh,
that
he was able to get that lift. Just have to have the awareness to be like, all right, I don't want to end it for both of us.
And you can't put yourself in that bad spot. Hey, I'm in a situation, I don't want to be in. We still got plenty of time left, 150 laps almost. Just let him come back. We got multiple moves being made here. Levi Poland to the inside of Liao. He blocked that off, though. And was able to slow that momentum, and he'll hold that 16th position. Here's Eskridge and Payson Lindsay. Eskridge's going to try and get it back, but they're kind of in this drafting train, at least on the restarts. DJ Smith still holding the lead. About only 0.5 tenth slower on that last lap. Although John Silva might see this as just a perfect opportunity to save fuel. Knowing that, hey, I had fresher tires, I don't have to push at all to stay behind him. So that could be what we're seeing right now. They're down to 4th gear back here in this really bad dirty air. Which is interesting. Eskridge still trying to make a move on Stacy, but Stacy in the drafting help from Pace and Lindsay. 30 air catches Eskridge in turn 1. He'll have to reel him back in just a little bit down the back. Big move there from Quarter to get into third. I was going to say Gangler has some nice staying power as well. He is still in the 4th position. Side by side again back here. Levi Poland finally completes that move. And it had to be inch perfect, and it was. Larry McDonald, and that car is destroyed. He'll tow to pit road. I don't think it brought out the caution.
It did not.
Oh, and he just... An identical incident to Andrew Tenold. Was closing in. Caught the dirty air right there. It just starts washing up. Kept his foot in it. And it'll just send that car to the inside. Right side destroyed for Larry McDonald.
Down to 22 cars on track. Like, I mean, this is where I thought it would be at the start. At least we got 50 in.
You thought they'd get there instantly. Like,
oh, I figured lap 1 with a 3 wide start, I was expecting half the field to, just kind of send it.
looks like Jamelin going to be making a move here into turn 3, potentially. Under pressure there. From the starters cam here, you can see DJ Smith continuing to lead over John Silva, Ethan Quarter, and Alexander Gangler, and Ian Patience, your top 5. Paul J. Wilson. And Rasmussen.
I mean, it's definitely a fuel thing, at least I assume, with Rasmussen. But it is kind of wild to see him back here in 12th. Because we still, like, John Silva is running 2nd, Ethan Porter's 3rd.
Well, I think it's a whole different ballgame. His first pit stop put him back into 10th, and he's just kind of been stuck in the dirty air ever since, I believe. It's also partially a fuel thing, I'm sure. Trying to save fuel once you're back here. William Kemp making a move there on the 980 of Privado. He'll make that move stick into 14th. Kemp. He's gained 2 spots in the last 2 laps. Into the 14th position for that 09, who's up 9 spots. As Diego Rodriguez, quiet top 10 performance continues in the American number 6. See if he can close in down the front stretch. It's about 2.5 car lengths. You just gotta hope the guy in front of you has a slight bobble. Maybe misses the corner a little bit. Has to lift. But it's hard to make a pass here. He's closing in. Dirty air is just so killer, especially with these higher track temps. But he's closed in. If he can just maintain it through 4, he's about half a tenth closer than he was on the last lap. He'll close into a car length and a half rather than 2 car lengths on the last lap. So just very close, tantalizingly close. I'm shocked the 980 actually held on to that because I thought he was way out of the groove. I thought he was going to be done for. Or excuse me, that's the Flazino, the 131. I thought he was going to be just off. Levi Pola not able to take advantage just yet. Thinking about the late entry. And I'll tell you, this is shocking. Diego Rodriguez gets even closer. DJ Smith, 1.3 seconds ahead of John Silva.
And he's been faster.
Yeah, last
Lap
lap
time
was a
wise.
10th and a half exactly. He's got the clean air. I mean, this is perfect if you're on board with him. He is burning a lot more fuel though. So the only thing going against him is he's in 5th gear the entire time, probably going mostly flat out, and he pitted before everybody else. He came in on lap 22. We have Levi Poland on pit road. Let's see if this is... It could be planned. So yeah, he'll be in very soon for DJ Smith. He'll have to give up this lead. Is it just fuel only here? Not sure, but he's back underway. He'll go a lap down for the time being. Yeah, he's flying, man, but he will have to come in soon. Had a couple of caution laps to save fuel.
I will say, I hope right about now these drivers have their strategy somewhat dialed in. I know, like, you can plan, not really plan for cautions, but you can guess there will be cautions in a race. But I mean, we're down to 22 drivers. They're a little spread out. There's not a ton of like 2x2 and or cars right on top of each other.
Here's Gangler. So DJ Smith and Gangler are on the same strat. And Gangler, interestingly enough, came in before DJ Smith, who was leading.
DJ Smith says he's, getting this time.
Fuazino coming in as well, 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, as a driver, you have to have, I believe you got to have your strategy kind of in right now. Like, you can have a plan B, but you've got to have your plan A going. And here comes our leader.
Tires going on. DJ Smith coming in. Stops on his marks. Tires and fuel going in. Hey, what? Gangler disconnected.
Did he?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Came in on the same strategy as DJ. Like, he pitted at the same time we thought DJ Smith would.
it might be a packet loss situation because it does not say he is disconnected. Oh, I think he's saying he parked the car.
I thought it had gotten a little bit better, though. But, oh well. Man, I hate that for him. He was, I hate that. What's wild, though, besides this battle on track right now, is I don't know. It's just some people can't get the service that they're stuck with is just not good. Because Vlad Torkarev is from Russia, and I don't know that I've seen him blink. So it's so unfortunate that people have to deal with that still. The Brazilian contingent, I haven't seen a whole lot of issues from them, blinking wise.
Yeah, Gingler has now dropped due to upload packet loss.
DJ Smith is back in. So was this a penalty? Or did he not get fuel in the car? Man, people are dropping like flies.
We'll go talk to race control.
Find out what happened to CJ Urban as well. He couldn't move. He said it was at a bad angle, and it's not letting him move. So I don't know how that works. Like, I guess he's just completely stuck now. Unsure. We're past the 40 seconds. And he's rolling now. Let's just go back. Did he have an unsafe? Because you got the pit limiter. Let's take a look here. Anything unsafe about this? No. And then let's take a look when he is coming in. Did he scorch it on the entry? From the race lead, DJ Smith. Nothing jumps off the page at me.
Apparently, CJ Erdman got parked. Said he was at a bad angle and wouldn't let him move.
Yeah, so he got caught up in that first caution with 10 old and Dean Clavitt, and he had the left front off, and he had the nose cone off, and he was able to... You don't want to tow because you go a lap down, but... So he was wiggling, the tire was wobbling and off. He got back to his box, but just a bad angle, and that was it. I mean, I guess he could... I don't know if it's going to let him tow, though, because he's in his... I don't know. But now, John Silva is seemingly in control of this race. Did you find out what happened to DJ Smith for us?
I did not. I didn't see that he was in a voice chat until after, or I would have gone and asked him. I don't feel like going.
Oh,
in there.
DJ Smith's round yellow is out. Payson Lindsay flying down pit road. Oh, did he just get killed?
Who?
Holy smokes. Payson Lindsay had to take evasive maneuvers. So that should be cleared. Levi Poland just clanked the wall, and they're so sensitive, just down in there. Coming back up the track.
Oh.
I thought he was about to get smoked. That was so sketchy.
All right, I'm gonna go ask DJ Smith what happened, or would you like to?
That's Andrew Stacy. We'll take a look at this real quick. Payson Lindsay. We'll take one more look at this. Yeah, it's the only thing you can do. Or make sure Payson Lindsay gets his black cleared.
He did.
Good. So pit stops here. Let's go find out. Can DJ Smith and Ellison Fwazino? Yes, they'll be able to. That they had came in just before this, so it is possible to get your laps back. It is absolutely possible. They'll take the wave. Let's go talk to DJ Smith.
Oh, I just
What?
I just did, but I mean, yeah, you can too.
Oh. All right, you said it to Art, but say it to the man that's on the that's streaming. What happened there, DJ Smith?
So I was going down pits trying to get my buttons and all that figured out, and I accidentally hit the pit speed limiter button. And so I ended up going 70 as I was exiting. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, crap.
Well, it is possible to get your laps back, and you're getting one of them back. So you had tremendous staying power out front on those older tires, so all you need is a little bit of luck. We're not even at halfway, and you're right back into it.
Yeah, I think I can get back. Just need some luck.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, it was impressive with those older tires. You held off the field, were pulling away, so I'm rooting for you. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
I too have done that before, where I've
Well, it's expected out of
like
you.
accidentally hit the pit limiter button. Let's go talk to him. CJ Erdman. We are doing.
Definitely speaking in bits on that.
This is CJ Erdman's time to shine. You got no nose on the car. What happened, driver?
Yeah. So I was slowing down to avoid the wreck and got ARCA braked by the 74, and then was able to limp it back to the pit somehow. And then I overshot my box a little bit because the car kind of turned to the left when I hit the brakes, so it made me miss it. And I tried to back up, and it said it was at a bad angle. And then I tried to back it up more, and now it won't let me roll at all.
You can't tow, obviously, can you?
No, if I tow, it just
Puts you
Puts
back
me
in
right
the-
back in where
That's
I
so
was.
dumb. I've seen that. You know, handful. That's so dumb.
Yeah, and I even tried leaving and rejoining and it put me in the same spot.
You're at a bad angle, but we won't let you tow and fix it.
Yeah.
That's silly. I hate it for you.
Yeah.
But you're here with your team. How we doing, fellas? How's the rest of the team doing?
We're alive and healthy.
Live and healthy.
I was out on lap 13.
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I start 30th and I'm up to 9th right now. That's a pretty good start.
I'd say so. We've noticed that. We say you get this track position, you'll be a threat, and now you're inside the top 10. What do you think you got for these boys up front?
Yeah, hopefully just stay up here, save a little bit of gas, and then be there at the end.
Absolutely, fellas. Well, I think we're getting back to green here soon, so I'll let you get ready, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, DJ Smith, he's only 1 lap down. Ellison Flazino back on the lead lap. DJ Smith 1 lap down. And here we go for the restart. John Silva out in front. Ian Patience up to second. Diego Rodriguez inside the top 5. Joe Stafford's right there. To the curbing. They can launch whenever. It'll be a late launch here. Pace car is in. And we're back underway. Now they wave the green flag, but yeah, we're a little ahead of that. Single file. And most of the top 10. Well managed.
Joe Stafford, Diego A. Rodriguez going at it in turn 3.
Looks like that's going to be Stafford around the outside. Put him up into the 4th position. Stafford up 3 spots. Cole J. Wilson, Rasmussen up to 8. So he's starting to climb back up there. You see the snake down the front stretch. Jay Malin thinking about a move there. DJ Smith at the back of this field. 47 seconds off the leader. So just a lap and a bit. And John Silva is gone. I wonder what clean air will do for you. That's about it. Addison on the outside. Rasmussen taking a peek at it, but that puts him under pressure from Wilson just a bit. Oh, that got a little dicey. Wilson will have a great run at it. He's right on the back bumper. Everybody's in the draft, though. They'll have to get a little spread out to make moves happen, but Wilson's thinking about it to the outside, side by side into 1. Wilson with a power move around the outside. New fastest lap of the race, 41.35. Nobody else was in the 41-second bracket on that lap. Sat battle for second. Here comes quarter on Ian Patience. He'll make that move. Oh, Patience got way out of the groove. Diego Rodriguez gonna be able to pounce, and excuse me, yeah, Joe Stafford pounced. Now Diego Rodriguez's turn to pounce.
You're gonna have to make a move around the outside.
One bad corner. And you lose 3 spots. Now under pressure from Jay Malin in the 65. But he kept it out of the wall. He realized, hey, I'm not going to make this corner, so I'll just get all the way out of it. And I'll save the car. I'll lose a couple of spots, but long term, we're still in it.
There's been a little back and forth here at the back. Ellison, Flazino, and Payson and Lindsay, they've been leapfrogging each other.
And for DJ Smith, he's just got to keep the car in one piece. Get a little bit lucky with the cautions to where everybody wants to come in and take some fuel or tires. He'll stay out, catch another caution. It's possible. My goodness, John Silva's putting on a clinic right now.
That's my pick to win.
On his last run for pole, he crashed on the very first lap. Going into turn number 1, we wonder what might have been the final time had he been able to complete all 4 laps. Rasmussen was able to beat him out for pole, but Don Silva right now flying out in front.
Yeah, one of the few drivers able to, get into that 39s.
Here comes Hottest into the inside of Ian. Patience going the wrong way here since the restart. A bit, and Cole J. Wilson will have a nice look at this out of turn number 2. He's going to follow Patience. Hottison nowhere he's going to be able to go. No bump drafting down the back. So they'll be side by side, not able to clear. Yeah, we got 20 cars remaining in the Indianapolis 500 before halfway. Biggest problems have been a little bit of net code and one genuine huge wreck that have sliced this field now. Cole Wilson now tries to head off this pack.
Need Patience into the wall there a little bit. Gonna have him under pressure.
Yeah, Patience is it's a composed drive right now. Hey, car's not exactly where I need it to be. Losing a handful of position, but he's not forcing the issue. He's keeping himself in it as Rasmussen caught the curbing there just a little bit off turn 2. Pavoto continuing the climb, as is William Kempf. Oh, into the fence hard for Trevor Kratzer. And I don't think he'll be able to turn and get that off the fence. He can make it back to pit road. He'll take a fast repair. Doesn't have a right front. While he's coming into pit, he's just got so much dirty air in front of him. Washes up right on the back there into the fence. And let's see if he can get into his box. Shows you just how quick things can happen. Right front back on. And he's down and away. Now they'll be battling. No lucky dog, but Jay Smith might have someone to battle with here. Or position, at least. No lucky dog, though.
I think another big indicator of this not being our usual crowd is I haven't seen anyone attempt a bump draft yet. And I'm fairly certain it is possible in these cars as well. I think I've done it with you and or Corbin. I don't think it makes you any faster, but it's possible.
Since Indy cars just make some of the best noises known to man, I think it's our duty to show it to everybody. So let's crank it up here a little bit for the first time here in the YJ Media Indy 500. They made it through the crank it up segment, and I'll tell you, with that, I'm just impressed by Kevin Spencer's drive this afternoon. It took him numerous attempts to get a qualifying lap, any lap on the board, and he's sitting here battling for a top 10 just about. Oh, no!
Oh, man!
Oh, no.
That is purely on you.
Golly. Oh, that's going to get worse. It's going to get worse before it gets better. It's going to get so much worse.
It didn't get that much worse.
Somehow.
Pace and Lindsay might have something to say about it, though. Oh, it looks like he's got a wing on that thing.
I mean, he'll take the fast repair and he'll come back out. I'm so sorry. Ah. It's not. It's not. The commentator screams, "Oh, it's not real. It doesn't exist." Yes, it does. All right, tires back on, and he's down and away. He might as. I think he put fuel in it, because we're getting close, and that'll set him up for a wave around. We're kind of in that territory now. The halfway mark, 17 drivers on the lead lap. Don Silva blistering pace right now. Last lap 41.78. Ethan Corder was a bit quicker, but these two by far the best two cars on track so far. Joe Stafford has settled into third, Rodriguez fourth, Jamelin fifth. Addison trying to close in on Cole J. Wilson, who just continues his march to the front. They're doing a nice job. And these guys can't seem to stay away from each other though right now. They're going at it. 12th place. Pace and Lindsay around the outside of Torkarev. Patience going to be under pressure from Flazino here. A little bit of fuel saved there from that 131. Black Gold Racing had great success. We saw on their announcements on their social media in the month of May. In their Indy 500, like the iRacing fixed events specifically. But that's fuel saved. Let's go on board here. I'm curious. Down to fourth gear, trying to get some turn in. Different groove, confidence to run that outside lane. Right up to the back bumper, and now he'll go for the move. He just wanted to be sure of it. Turn number 3 put Flazino up to the 11th position. That was calculated. And I'm not going to make this move unless I know I can get it done. And you see Patience now back in traffic. Had to do a huge lift. Nathan Liao going to take advantage. Cross the yard of bricks, put him into the 12th position. And he'll come up right in front of Patience, give him some dirty air as they enter the corner. Able to fight back. Battle for 16th continues on. As far as the guys that are looking for a wave, Kevin Spencer, Trevor Kratzer, and DJ Smith all need a wave around. They're only one lap down. Just need to catch the caution at the right time.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to not pull a U and show praise to a driver and hopefully survive. But Nathan Liao, like, okay.
He's all by himself, so
he's all by himself. He has a rookie class oval license. He was one of our, last signups. Like trying to check the entries of drivers in here. I believe he's the only one with a rookie class license. Could have been someone who's already out that I've missed, but rookie class license, starting 12th. We haven't said his name. And usually not saying someone's name is a pretty good thing. That means you're not involved in anything. So he's just been running his race.
Your job. He started 12th. That's where he's running.
Yeah.
He was such a late entrant. We didn't even have him on the qualifying list. but he is just minding his business, and a very respectable performance for the Rebellion Esports driver.
Hey, again, rookie license.
Andrew Stacey down and away, 8.5 seconds. Good work by the 96 crew. Green flag pit stops there. Most of the field minus Flazino, who should be in any lap now. He last put it on 58. So he's right at about 30-ish laps. He'll be in any moment in the 131. 11 laps away from halfway.
Nathan Lee out there scraping the wall. Just talked about you can't be doing that right now.
The Impatience, there's Eskridge carrying the banner for Black Dirt Racing Company. His co-owner, Andrew Tenold, wrecked out earlier. But Eskridge doing a nice job in the 14th position. Three cars all drafting off of each other here. That's DJ Smith. Just kind of keeping tabs on things. Top three separated by 6.5 seconds as John Silva continues to pump out lap time.
I mean, still like that mid to high 41 second time.
Everyone else starting to fall off into the low 42s.
I just realized no Cody Porter.
Nope. What a waste of a qualifying effort from him.
Man, it took so many attempts just to not show up.
Mm-hmm.
You would think, like, I understand money's not everything, but like, still a decent prize pool. Like, you show up, you run qualifying laps, we're like, all right, we'll let you in.
Yeah.
At least show up to the race, man.
Hey, life gets in the way, I imagine. Oh, he had 30. So, and we 31. 31. Yeah, Flazino in, so he pitted at 58, coming in on 93, so he did a decent job there saving fuel. Had a couple laps extra on caution. Or I guess 92 for him, technically. Because he is. Look at the pace. So he'll hope for another wave around. Good news is if you're just now coming in, I mean, you have the fuel. There's an overlap to where he can get this wave around.
Ooh, yellow's
out for, is that Eskridge? Yes, left side opened. That's not going anywhere.
Ooh.
He was trying to make the move here for 12th, and he actually got it done.
Just gets on that curbing.
Much like, yeah, was doing a nice job following in behind. Patience, he gets the move done. Patience lets him have it. Just onto the curbing, and then it just kind of doesn't catch it until too late, and then bam, left side completely destroyed.
I mean, this should be a big break for those guys 1 lap down.
They're going to take the wave again. Flazino, Spencer, Stacy, Smith, Kratzer. Nobody else. Yeah, everyone pitted on 66, 67, so this is their pit stop. They're all going to get the wave. This is huge. Problem is, for DJ Smith, he pitted at lap 60. He is absolutely on fumes. Stacy, Spencer, Flazino came in right before this. Kratzer kind of in the middle at lap 76. Here comes everybody. Eskridge, he'll have to tow and then get the fast repair, and then he should only be 1 down, I think, if he actually elects to get the repairs. There's Flazino, Spencer, Stacy, Kratzer, and Smith will elect to take that wave around. I mean, he is absolutely on fumes at this point. So he'll have to take the wave and then come back in. Like, he is technically on the lead lap. But they're behind the pace car, so these guys are going to come out, catch back up, and he'll go a lap down. Or what he can try and do, if he can actually go ahead and get the wave processed, if he can wait just another lap, because I don't he might be able to with the caution, but we'll see. So John Silva, Joe Stafford, Ethan Corder, Rodriguez, Cole Wilson now to the 5th position. Eskridge back out, taking his fast repair. And remaining, but he is back in the race, only 1 lap down. He should be, or did he go 2 down? And then these guys should get their wave arounds, starting with Flazino this lap. And there is John Silva right behind him. Riff coming back in. And there goes wave round. See the lights coming in. Lights turned off on the pace car, so yeah, DJ Smith's in a bit of a pickle here. We get the wave round with 1 to go. What he can try to do is come in, take that splash and go, and then get back out. The leaders are slowing down to let the pace car get away. They're going to line up single file. I mean, Torkarev just came in and got fuel, so let's see what they want to do. I think if you're DJ Smith, you're going to have to. Nope. They're going to... Oh, my goodness. That almost ended poorly. So 19 drivers back on the lead lap. Eskridge will hope for some similar luck. Flazino's gotten two wave rounds today, so it is possible. I would have thought DJ Smith would have pitted there. Who cares if you don't catch up to the field? At least you're on the lead lap, and if caution comes out, then you get caught back up.
And I mean, we've seen what happens with, you know,
and
cautions.
Back underway. Approaching the halfway point of the YG Media Indy 500, John Silva continues to lead. I mean, there's certain things you can do. You can change the engine mapping. You can go into ultra fuel saving mode, get a couple extra laps out of it. But the point remains, he'll have to come in any lap now. I thought he would have just bit the bullet. But I guess
he might just...
He's trying to give himself an edge and get that couple laps offset, I suppose, to where, hey, I'll come in and pit, and then, yeah. Because if he's on the exact same fuel strategy as these guys, he's not going to get a chance to take the wave because he's, again, on the same pitch strategy. We'll see when he
it could also be if he's able to get in under, like in and out under speed. These are long laps. He might be trying to give himself a chance to, like,
get the new tires on, like just make the full regular pit stop, change tires, and then try and get back out there naturally.
Yeah, and jump in and just, you know, battle Silva for the lead. Well, not really lead, but his lap back.
Eskridge does end up being 2 down. And he's just hanging on to the back of Kevin Spencer here. Who, by the way, did, yeah. So Spencer, Kratzy, Flazino, all going to get it, and now he's coming in. John Silva through turn 2 down the back. He's got an early pit box. He'll take the tires, take the fuel.
I do love that. See, Jaredman's just.
He's down and away as Silva exits turn number 3 here, so he'll have the fresher tires. It's gonna be close, but he will lose out here. Silva gonna go back around. It'll be, he's now down and away, able to release. He has to stay within the pit exit lines though. He has more fuel, so he can go longer now, stay out, naturally get back on the lead lap, and then hope for a caution. So he's allowed himself to do that. He has the fresher tires. And he'll come in behind Jamelin in 6th, about 4 seconds back. Can he make up that time naturally? I'm not sure. Kratzer and Spencer pitted at lap 76 and 82, so they have a lot more leeway in this. They can go a lot longer. Andrew Stacy pitted at lap 88. So they have longer to wait and see if they can get back on the lead lap. Officially past halfway here. 200 laps, what you see is what you get. No overtimes. So 98.5 laps to go now. Let's see what can DJ Smith do. He's in behind Jamelin. Can he close in with these fresher tires? Is he just kind of committed to riding and saving fuel with the fresher tires, trying to create that offset, allowing him to get back on the lead lap that way? Because one of two things will happen now for DJ Smith. He'll run it out again, and he'll get back on the lead lap naturally for about 4 or 5 laps. Because the leader's pitted at lap 95, he pitted at lap 99, and he'll have a 4-lap offset that way. Or what he could do is they'll run about 10, 15 more laps, caution comes out, and he'll take the wave around, and he'll have about 15 laps where he's going to want another caution come out. So he's not in a bad spot. We have not seen that many cautions, though.
Especially compared to last year.
Right, this is totally different ballgame.
Who would have guessed? Once you get rid of the pros, things calm down.
And you bump the track time up to 130, but,
Yeah, that's not our fault. I mean, it might be, but...
it's kind of our fault. I thought that's what they were running. That's what it said they were running, weather-wise. I don't know.
I mean, we went to a...
Everybody's got the same conditions, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Our Tuesday night truck race was 130 degree.
Look at that power move there from Flazino, the 13, or the 131 into the 13th position. See, I don't know if we ever clarified with them that we said in the signups, give us, three numbers that you want to run. They gave us a 3-digit number, so.
I mean, they could just want a 3-digit number.
That's literally what they wanted. Dean Clabbett and cracked out of the Indy 500 once started playing Madden.
Just awful decisions all around.
Just trash, dog.
Like, not even college football, right? Madden.
So as we have approached this halfway point, it's John Silva's to lose. He has taken the lead away from Ethan Corder and William Rasmussen, and he has kept the tight grip on that. Joe Stafford, though, is keeping in touching distance. He hasn't fallen off by the wayside, 1.2 back. And Cole Wilson trying to go from essentially last to first. He's in 4th, so he will have track position if we bunch everybody back up. Now you can kind of start formulating that strategy that we were talking about earlier. You put it on lap 95. You can go to 125. And then 155-ish. And then you still have to come in late if we were to go caution-free. Last pit stop would essentially be 170. So what gets you to 170 in the most efficient manner possible puts you in position to win this race. And for some of these guys, 11th, 12th, 13th, that are closer together, they're able to save a lot more fuel. I know they're 12 seconds back, but they are saving fuel. If you could somehow eliminate a pit stop, would you make it on 2 more stops? If you'd have to go 40. So Vlad Torkarev pitted on 96, came up and topped off on fuel. You'd have to go 39 laps to get to 130. And then, yeah, it's just not possible. Looks like 3 stops for everybody. Nathan Leal, William Kempf going at it. So yeah, we're in an interesting strategy ball game here. Everybody's got tires at this point. There's nothing. They have more than enough tires for the end. It's more so how the fuel is going to play out the rest of the way. How are you going to make that last pit stop?
It's really going to come down to, like, is anyone going to be able to push like John Silver?
Because we're at 125, 155, and then what, 190? Even bother taking tires on that last stop? Probably not. With 10 laps to go. This is obviously assuming no cautions, but even if we get a caution, you come in, then it's really interesting. You come now 110 to 140, 170, and then you just got to save fuel and not pit again. So we're into an interesting phase of this race now. Is that midfield continues to be where the action's at. As leaders not wanting to push just yet. Besides Silva, I suppose. And for the second time this afternoon, let's crank it up here for the YJ Media Indy 500. Green flag pit stops for just a couple of drivers on alternate strategies. Trevor Kratzer's one of those. And he'll end up going a lap down. They didn't get the caution he needed, but he's got enough of an offset now. He would be able to take a wave. Caution comes out now. The leaders would come in, and he would stay back out. So as long as he doesn't go 2 down, he's going to be okay. Got the fresh tires, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue for the 17 machine. As 55 has run a very nice race. Don't know a whole lot about him. Missed qualifying. Has got run over a bit in that first caution. Don't think he took the fast burn. He's just had a very nice race. Started in the 29th position up to 15th, though. Just casually working his way up. He's been involved in most of the battles tonight. Pace and Lindsay, those two have been swapping back and forth pretty much the entire race. So that might have been Ian Patience into the wall there just a bit.
Like
Couple guys.
Yeah. I keep seeing drivers catch the curve, and it's just like,
hold your breath moment there.
You do not want to do that, brother.
We've been at this. We've been live for just about 2 hours now. Race hasn't gotten to that point, but it's a blistering pace, all things considered. Already over halfway in less than 2 hours. But it's just the focus inside the car, especially when you're not being pushed by other drivers. It's like, all right, I'm kind of on my own. What's my limit? What do I have it? Like, what are my tools to make lap time? Because you're all by yourself. You don't really have that guide in front of you saying, all right, I'm way out of the groove compared to the guy in front of me. You're just running laps on your own, and you're going to have to know yourself if you're pushing the car too much. Kevin Spencer trying to battle here for the 16th position. Dirty Air killing him on the exit of 4. Alex Eskridge! Huge collision. That is race ending for Eskridge. Will it bring out the caution? iRacing. He's going to tow. And that's race.
No caution.
No caution. I'm shocked.
I guess they're just giving them a, little more chance to tow with how big the track is, but like the cautions are not coming out. That flagman's got a steady hand.
The flagman was watching it. Didn't care. He was the last car in line. So I don't necessarily disagree with the no caution, especially from race control. There was no one behind him for danger. Obviously, that car is dead. He has no fast repair. Just tow and call it a race. So yeah, no caution. But he just snapped loose out of 4 there. That's all that was.
Do we got Mikey in the flag stand? Did he forget to do his job?
Oh, he dropped the flag. He dropped the flag. Let's say, yeah, we'll show you that. Here's what he saw. Look, kind of a replay here. He'll be the last car in line. Flagman, hello. Just no. There's nothing. He got the green flag in hand. He's got the wrong flag there, brother. He's right there. You can see it. Not a concern in the world from Barney the Flagman for the safety of these competitors.
Barney a little too old school.
Yeah, if they die, they die. Kevin Spencer has made his stop down and away. So kind of him and Trevor Kratzer, they're going to be hoping for that wave again. Oh, what happened there? To Payson Lindsay. He wrecked onto pit road. If he's got a fast repair, he can take it. What in the world? He was way out of the groove. He's got Kratzer on the fresh tires. I mean, he is so far out of the groove.
Oh, he just gets driven through.
Vlad Torkarev. And what's going on there with the 55 machine?
I mean, he's following his line. He has
He
a good
just-
run.
He just doesn't. Maybe he thought, I don't. That's just a miscommunication there or something. He saw him way out of the groove. Maybe he thought he was going to arc down, like he's trying to get away from the wall. I guess that's what it has to be. Just instantly kills the wing.
I mean, that's what it looks like. I mean,
He just thinks he's going to just take a hard left to avoid the wall, and then that doesn't happen. Rex on to pit road. No caution there, obviously. And then we'll just let this play forward. Drives to pit road, spins out, and takes the fast repair, and he's back into it. And green flag pit stops from your leaders.
say Vlad, he still has his front wing, so he's good to go.
That's just strange. Joe Stafford is in.
That's another one that Barney was just watching happen.
He's like, hey, wrecked on the pit road. It's a safe place. they could fix him right up. Tell you what. Man. And John Silva, just 0.3 quicker on that last lap than quarter. Last lap of 41.7. This lap from quarter. 42 flat. Another 0.3 of a lap. John Silva for Black Gold Racing. And he's going to get the draft from Joe Stafford. Say thank you very much. He just came out of the pits, though, so just got to be mindful of that. And he was a pole sitter last year in another Indy 500 event. He did a private event there, obviously with the Virtual Challenge Esports. So no surprise that he was quick qualified second. Let the race come to him, and it is working for this 7 car right now.
There's been, like,
Andrew
no
Stacey on pit
fall-offs.
road? No. Somebody hit the wall. That's what it sounded like.
I mean, he's getting faster. I mean, I know he had draft that lap, but
41.57. Yeah, that was a cheat code there. Just got a little bit extra time out of Joe Stafford. So if I'm him, just let him pass and get a couple laps of draft and more fuel saving.
I mean, he's lost a tenth off of like where he was.
That is just
from the last caution.
Clinical consistency. And Joe Stafford won't mind it. He's in the draft behind him. First couple laps out. And fresh tires. Andrew Stacey. Kevin Spencer. Just in front of this. A couple of guys that are a little bit off sequence. Starting to mesh together a little bit. CJ Urban's been on pit road for an hour and 6 minutes. And the crew just refuses to do anything. They're standing there looking at him. And John Silva, your race leader, is in 125 like we guessed. He'll go to about 155 and 190 to the end here for John Silva. Ethan Quarter takes over the lead of the race. Just don't speed. Don't Juan Pablo Montoya the Brickyard 400.
Oh, all right. Where's it at? There was a caution.
Oh, and it's big problems on the front stretch. I got Kevin Spencer go down pit road. Nathan Liao's in it, I believe.
I believe this starts and it is caused by Nathan Liao.
Right as green flag pit stops were about to happen. And that is Andrew Stacey that is killed. No, he just loses it off of 4.
Ooh.
Doesn't hit the curbing. Just loses it. Into the fence. Kevin Spencer evasive maneuvers. That should be cleared. Flazino evasive maneuvers. Oh! And Andrew Stacey's going to get run over by Trevor Kratzer.
Man.
Going up and then down, and
I am shocked. Trevor Kratzner's car is okay.
I mean, he just lost the nose and the front wing, but man.
No, it came back.
Wow.
Cause yeah, it looks like he's getting ready to try and get.
So Andrew Stacey's going to try and drive it back. Nathan Liao's going to drive it back, and Kratzer's going to drive it back. So if they have a fast repair, they're in business.
Yeah, there's no trying from Kratzer. That car, it's a clean. Like, it just...
And so Heartbreak City, though, for a lot of these guys, because John Silva just completed his pit stop, there will be no wave round on this caution. He's going to... Unless, I mean, if you're naturally ahead of him, you will get it, which looks like Kevin Spencer will, Kratzer, and DJ Smith finally. So a couple guys got it, not all of them, though, based on where you were when the caution came out. So, yeah, it's all positioning based when it gets a little weird like this. And so that'll give us 16 guys back on the lead lap. Payson Lindsay, Nathan Liao, Andrew Stacy, they're going to go a lap down from that. And it looks like who... Oh, that's Joe Stafford. This is interesting. Stafford came in a couple laps before this, remember? He kicked off the sequence, and is he being told, I guess, by iRacing to go to the front of these wave-around cars? They're all squabbling. They want their laps back. The leader wants to get up where he needs to go. But this is a bit strange because they beat... Let's see here. Let's back this up. Try and work this out. Yeah, I don't know why it would be telling Joe Stafford to not only pass John Silva, but get in front of the wave-around cars. I truthfully don't know how they do their ordering, but it looks like... I don't know. What should happen, though, DJ Smith, Trevor Kratzer, Payson Lindsay, and Kevin... Yeah, okay, so that's fine, then. What I don't understand is why he has the lead of the race. And Flazino back in, and he's going to put himself a lap down, and they're squabbling over trying to get in and out of their box. That is strange. Very strange. And so with that, it does look like we lost Nathan Liao and Andrew Stacy in that last caution. And we'll have 17 cars remaining. 16 on the lead lap. Flazino hoping for the wave. At some point, Kratzer coming back in. Which is what I thought you could do with the wave. He won't be with the field, but he'll be on the lead lap and caught up with the field strategy. He'll just be he'll be half a lap behind, not a lap down. So I like that call from Kratzer. And somehow, someway, Joe Stafford ends up the race leader. He'll be able to launch, and we're back underway. I don't understand that, truthfully, but from 30th to 3rd, Cole Wilson. John Silva now back in traffic. It only is one car, but let's see what he does. Rasmussen starting to climb back up, back to 6th. We're in for a barn burner here.
Yeah, we'll see if we come down to another 5-lap dash to the finish.
Silva instantly taking the lead back, not going to waste any time. My goodness. Joe Stafford going to fight back. We're seeing an actual leapfrog for the lead for the first time tonight. If he can complete the pass, they're side by side. He's on the outside.
This might bring Cole J. Wilson into it.
Should help. squabbling down the back. Cole Wilson, half a second behind and closing. You love that if you're Cole Wilson. Let's go on board with him. And they're fighting for it. Cole Wilson pitted at lap 127, Joe Stafford at 121, John Silva at 125. So there's the slightest little bit difference in tires at this point in the race, but they all have one more stop remaining anyways.
Ooh, it looks like, I think Joe Stafford caught the inside wall there trying to get in behind John Silva.
My goodness. Cole Wilson is here. He's got about 7/10 of a second back to Ethan Porter. So the top three flexing their muscles here early on this restart. And you can tell the intensity's picking up, the snaking down the back, trying to break that draft. Joe Stafford hung tough, but John Silva was a crucial point in this race. He got caught out on a pit stop, didn't lose a lap, just lost the tiniest bit of track position, but he has it right back. Oh, and that's Flazino wrecking into pit road. That won't bring out a caution since it's onto pit road. And he'll have to tow. Huge collision there. Ellison Flazino out of the groove just a little bit. He just loses it into the inside wall there. Turn 4, Calamity Corner for sure this afternoon. Man. Like, definitely Calamity Corner. 90% of the incidents have been in turn 4. And that might just be too much with the weight jacker, because that thing was deadly loose. It's tight, then all of a sudden snapping loose, and that'll do it. So it gives us 16 cars all on the lead lap. Oh, what happened to Ethan Porter? What happened to Ethan Porter? He's gone. He just dropped.
Might be upload packet loss? It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, but he just let's see, Alt F4 down the back. DJ Smith now in. He was again a little off sequence with the wave arounds. He can't make it from here, unfortunately. DJ Smith in and out. Be in a very similar situation like he was last time. He'll just miss out here. He'll actually get to the end of pit road before John Silva there. Just barely, but not going to mean anything. He's back another lap down. 14 cars on the lead lap now. And Trevor Kratzer, if you remember, came in as they were taking the green flag just to not be so off sequence. He doesn't need a wave around anymore. He just needs one singular caution, and he'll be back in this. If Cole Wilson gets a top 5, he gets signed to Questionable Motorsports for TNN. So there's a contract on the line for Cole Wilson all of a sudden. Doing a nice job. 30th to 3rd. 2 seconds behind the race lead. Anything can and still will happen.
You know, like, I hope that contract comes with actual money.
Joe Stafford hanging tough on slightly older tires. He's 0.8 of a second back. That 4-lap offset just going to slightly start to show its head the longer they go. Kevin Spencer closing in on the 980 of Amore Pavado. down the back. Car length and a half, now a car length, two very similar schemes. He'll hold behind at least for another pair of corners. So everybody came in 127, 121, so final pit stop will be right around, and the next pit stop will be, what, 160-ish? And they can't quite make it from there. Tire set's not a concern. We haven't had enough cautions to make a decision on if they want tires or not. So it's all about the fuel to the end. Gaps out front starting to increase just a little bit, but it's always interesting. The second half of this field, they're just a lot closer together. It's about 6th on to 13th.
Apparently fuel savings on the table. I feel like that's been the case from the start.
It very well could be. Anytime, Alex. Appreciate you coming out. Hard luck there with the ending for you, but appreciate it. Yeah, we'll definitely be back next year. Hope to make this a yearly thing, and I'm glad you enjoyed it and had your fun with it.
I'm hoping to put on, some more special events outside of just this.
It's not going to have to wait a whole year until you see us again.
Although, if you would like to see, events a little more regularly, maybe a lower payout structure, could always, help with the donation link.
Yeah.
Always got a shill for that.
Right.
This man said I ain't getting paid for Tuesday nights for the next 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Gotta help pay.
Yeah. It'd be like that. Yeah, so I mean, there's a whole host of retirements at this point. 16th to 31st will not finish. Ethan Corder, Ellison Flazino, Nathan Liao, Andrew Stacy, Alex Eskridge, Levi Poland, Alexander Gengler, Larry McDonald, CJ Urban, Logan Giesbrecht, Dean Clavitt, Andrew Tenold, Nick Baum, Daniel Hashi, Brandon Pfeiffer, and Ethan Marlowe. All unable to finish the inaugural YG Media Indy 500. 15 cars still going at it. We have lost over half the field. Although some of them could have kept going, I think. Just laps down. Hashi couldn't make it to the end. Scheduling conflict. And then a couple weren't able to make it to the race to begin with.
I will say it because I am a shill. I did put the donation link in chat. I will say up until like the end of the race, because I don't think we've gotten any yet. We've been saying that if there are donations made, half of it will go to the top 3. I think we said 25 to first place, 25% of it.
25% of all donations will go to the winner. What was the official payout structure? 25% of total donations received will go to the winner, 15% to second, and 10% to third. The rest will help us offset the cost of this event.
Yeah.
Not required.
So,
Absolutely not required. But if someone wants to bankroll the YJ Media special events, we're not going to stop you.
We will take sponsorships. We are really good at shilling. If you give us money, we'll have your logos up in the top left. We'll plaster it over half the screen.
So yeah, the 55 machine just a very strong run. I'll be honest. I didn't know if he was even going to be able to race when I saw that his sign up was from Russia, but I haven't noticed any connection issues with him. Kind of a little bit of contact here and there with some drivers, a little argy-bargy, but he's running top 10 right now. Got 4 countries represented in our Indy 500. Pretty darn cool to see. On Silva, about 50 laps away from potential win. teammate runs 12th right now. His 2 other teammates weren't able to finish the race, but they are carrying the banner high for Black Gold Racing. The reason they were even here is we saw him make a post saying, hey, we won our Indy 500. I said, you want to come do it in ours? And they took that personally. They're trying to win it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll come. Come win that one too.
Very cool to see. And I think next year's event will be even better once we get the track temp dialed in. Might be a little more action, but we had plenty of action in the first 20 laps with 31 drivers. They navigated the 3-wide start perfectly. There was a ton of battles. We had the big one. Took out a handful. I mean, we'll have that. And it's calmed down in the second half of the race once the numbers went down, but overall, I think that these guys put on a heck of a show. And there's still more to go. You still got to nail the final pit stop. I mean, the pay window is not yet open. I saw DJ Smith. His car was fast, and he's behind the 8 ball because of a pit road speeding penalty.
And that it's genuinely so funny when they have a limiter in the car. Just accidentally turning it off.
Said I hit the button, and it turned off. William Kemp,
really
a good run from 23rd to 9th. Luca started 10th to 4th. All right, I'll let you get it in now.
Just gonna say, I'm shocked with how fast these laps are winding down. We're, almost at 150, 2 hours in, and that's gonna be 10 to 20 minutes of us talking at the start.
And then, we're at 15 cars. You want a little bit more at the finish, obviously. But a lot of it was single car wrecks. At least 2 were onto pit road, so we had 1 pull off on their own accord. 1 got stuck in his box. So some of these wrecks didn't bring out cautions. And then 1 was at the very back of the field. We let him stay green. iRacing didn't call it. Race Control said there's no present danger. So, it's been very fair. Just very quick. Not a whole lot of, we had 2 big incidents to speak of, but other than that, it's all put to the floor. Take you back to... Pace and Lindsay blinked out. We'll take you back to some of the most recent passes since we are just in this phase of waiting for the shoe to drop. Let's see here. Impatience, a big move around the outside of Tane Hodgson. About 10 laps ago. And there's a whole host of people passing Ethan Courtier, but we've been kind of locked into this phase of the race for about the last 15, 20 laps. The 980's up 7 spots. DJ Smith didn't get a qualifying lap in. He was the first man to not get a timed lap in. He let a handful of the early portion of this race on older tires. Pit road speeding penalty put him back, but he's still up 13 spots from where he started from. Rasmussen back to the top 5, but he's only been able to recover up to this point from when he got stuck back in 11th. Closest battle. Oh, here we go. Payson Lindsay's in. He will have 1 more stop remaining, do about 30, 35 laps, pit at about 180 potentially, 175-ish, depending on fuel savings, so he's got 1 more stop remaining. And he'll overshoot his box a little bit, have to back it up. Tires going on, 4 tires and fuel, Firestones, and delays. And second place is in, going to try the undercut. on John Silva with the fresh tires. Yeah, we're quickly approaching for everybody else. Green flag pit stops, probably John Silva in the next 5 or so laps. Rest of the field in about 6 to 8. How aggressive can you be if you're Joe Stafford on you're 2.5 seconds back? Can you make up that time on pit road entry and exit? You willing to force the issue? Kevin Spencer's coming in. TJ Erdman's still right there. But how aggressive are you willing to be to try and close back in?
I mean, you've got to be willing to just... I mean, at the point, wreck the car. You've got to do whatever you can to try and get, I would want first. Like, the money on the line here, like, second's nice, the third is nice, but, like...
The glory goes to the winner.
Like, I want that 200.
And then, yeah, because, I mean, it's green flag pit stop, so there's a lot more variables in it. You can make up time on the guys around you if you're able to get in and out of your box, in and off pit road, through the access road correctly. There is time to be had. And John Silva will see Joe Stafford in front of him, knowing he just came into pit.
And, like, there will only ever be one, like, inaugural YJ Media 500.
You only have ever won the first one. So here we go. Got in a battle getting ready to form here. Kempf and the 55 machine of Torkarev closing in right before pit stops. Would love to get that move done before, if possible. And he's got a good run off turn 2 here. Car length and a half. What does Kemp do down the back? The whole serve. Not close enough for that 55. William Rasmussen is in, and that's going to bring in Ian Patience. And anybody else going to blink? Not quite. But I think the 21 saw it and said, hey, I don't need to react to this. Come in with him. The pulse hitter is in. He'll go all the way down, 60 miles an hour. To pit stall number 1.
In comes our leader.
John Silva's coming in. What does Cole J. Wilson want to do? He probably wants to lead the Indy 500. And he will. Makes the pass right before the yard bricks. In and out. The Impatience was on pit road 40.5 seconds, 41.1 for Rasmussen, so he'll close that gap naturally. John Silva down into that second pit box, 4 tires and fuel going on. He's got it pointed towards pit exit. And where will Joe Stafford come out? Courtesy of the second box, here comes Stafford across the yard bricks. John Silva will keep the race lead by a distance. You can see him, though. Joe Stafford's pit lane time was 41.8. With a pit stop time of 9.8 seconds. John Silva, pit stop time of 9.9 seconds. But overall quicker on pit road, 41.45. So he's ahead by 1.6 seconds now. And 4/10 of that was simply due to getting on and off pit road because Stafford had the quicker pit stop and he came in earlier and got the fresher tires. That was big. Kratzer is in. As Cole J. Wilson now leads. Got Ian Patience going to go by on the fresh tires, unlap themselves the hard way. Finally, fully green flag pit stops here, and you kind of expect someone to just explode out of turn 4. That's the way the day's been going. Kemp still holding strong, and John Silva just set the fastest lap of the race, 41.34. Joe Stafford, 41.37. Rasmussen 10 seconds behind this in a net third, depending on what happens with Cole J. Wilson, Rodriguez potentially. And he jumped them in the pits with the fresh tires.
Can John Silva make it to the end from here?
He should not be able to.
I think what we're seeing out of
35.
I mean, these top 2, potentially 3, taking it long in a well, here comes Cole J. Wilson.
They're gonna come in with 40 to go.
I like how Corbin just now said stops are starting. Like,
buddy. Tane Hodison leads for the first time tonight. Borkarev into second. And they put it at 127, so they're going to be able to go just a tiny bit further. I mean, can they force it? Can you just put it in the lowest fuel mode and just putt around? But even then, I think John Silva's so quick he would catch you naturally.
I mean, you might have to chance it. Just gotta, like, you know,
you're very spread out at this point. You know, what are the odds that you get another caution? So there's a little bit of side-by-side. Jamelin and Rodriguez had to sort it out. Jamelin gets the spot.
We're going to have a new leader for a little bit.
Borkarev will lead for the first time tonight, so it's another lead change.
Although, look who's right behind him. Pace and Lindsay. They've had their issues.
Trying to get his lap back. Pace and Lindsay got the fresher tires. He should be able to do so. Kempf and Spencer going at it. Kempf with fresher tires will make that move. Spencer, though, trying to fight back. Daniel Hashi told us 36 laps at the absolute most. I mean, that was with maximum fuel economy. That Torkarev's getting very close to him. And he's not necessarily running a slow lap time either. He's not running in the 42s or 43s. It was a 41.9, so he's out there driving. If I'm him, I'm going to let Pace and Lindsay go in front. You try and steal this thing. You'd have to, I mean, he's probably coming in this lap, though. I mean, he's going to come up just a bit short. I think Pace and Lindsay's a little upset. John Silva will take the lead back.
Daniel Hashley says 36 laps on map 5 on draft all the time.
So he would still come up short even with that. He got close, but no one was able to draft map 5, so he'll have a splash and go with very little time remaining in this race. Inside of 10 to go, more than likely. But John Silva back in the lead of this race. Rasmussen was able to get one spot, went from 5th to 4th. Here comes Kempf. These two have been racing a lot in the last 20 laps. Kevin Spencer's right there as well. He should take that position as well, but Vlad came in at 163. He's got the freshest tires out of anybody in the field, and he's in 12th. DJ Smith pitted at lap 134, so his final stop is in the next handful of laps anyways. So final stops under, we just finished the second to last stop, and DJ Smith will technically get us underway for the final sequence of stops. Look at Cole Wilson fighting back. 5-lap fresher tires than Rasmussen. Trying to get back onto the podium spots. This is a fight for the payouts. That'll be 30 laps to go. I'd say pay window's just about open. Be impatience right there if something happens.
Yeah, I mean, third place, $25. That'd be a nice meal somewhere.
get yourself a free lunch on our dime. Might as well. Tane Hodgson trying to close in on Diego Rodriguez. They race a lot together in the Tuesday night NASCAR, Sunday night NASCAR, maybe Monday night NASCAR. But talk about a clinic for John Silva. Was the first man into the 39-second bracket in qualifying. Came up just short on his final run. Rasmussen got the pole. John Silva showed up in race trim. Let's go on board with him just to watch. Best place to be is clean air out in front. Don't have to worry about anything. Just run your line lap after lap, turn after turn. Ooh. Got a piece of the fence there, it looked like. Definitely sounded like it.
I've been hearing that out of a lot of cars just randomly.
Maybe just a tiny bit of net code there, and DJ Smith is in for what should be his final stop, or very close to it. He should be able to go 33 laps. Have to do a little bit of saving, but was never able to quite catch that wave around. I guess you kind of just don't J.R. Hildebrand it. You know, don't stuff yourself into the fence. Just, you know, you got the clean air. You're out in front. No pressure. You don't got to force the issue. You got 2.6 seconds in it. Got one more pit stop to make. So just kind of prepare yourself for that. DJ Smith down and away. 1.3 second pit stop. He's down into 15th. Close battles materializing. Diego Rodriguez, Tane Hodgson, Torque Rev, Kevin Spencer. This is about a 10-lap difference in tires. So the 55 should have that advantage to get back into the top 10. Meanwhile, Hodgson and Rodriguez bang on in terms of pit stops. So this is mono y mono, no gimmicks with the tires, no offsets. And they're in the same voice chat, so they're probably like, hey, let's just draft around, see if we can catch somebody. And Joe Stafford is going to come in at the very beginning of the pit window. Take a big swing at it, try and get the fresh tires. Somehow, some way, try and throw something at John Silva.
I would almost wonder if this is just no tires, just fuel, splash, and go. No, tires.
So he's going to say, I'm going to just, because Silva pitted at 156. Stafford at 170. So he'll have fresher tires to the end, at least until Silva pits. Can he get enough life out of that? 40.85. It was good. It was a good stop by the crew and good on and off of pit road. What will he be able to do?
Problem is, like, he's not that far behind you.
Kevin Spencer's in for his final stop, so they're going to kick it off early. They said, you know what, we're not going to do the splash and go. We're going to take the tires and the fuel right now. At least for some of these guys.
Ashley says he was early. In his opinion.
If there's anyone that would know, it'd be the guys that had so much success this month, and we'll see. Joe Stafford. Oh, trouble! Oh, my goodness.
Oh, is he caught in netcode? No, I think, yeah, he just gets him. Oh, no.
Trevor Kratz are going around. Oh my goodness.
I mean, he might have a fast repair, Stafford.
Stafford will have the fast repair, but yeah,
He's gonna be a lap down.
Yeah, so Kratzer just gets up into the fence, it makes the car all wobbly loose, and then he just kind of drives onto the curbing and loses it. Nothing that Joe Stafford was going to be able to do about that. Oh my goodness. And he's going to see the initial hit too. He's like, bam, smoke into the wall. He's like, ah. But he just kind of dives onto the curbing. And what are you going to do about that? I mean, he's right in front of the leaders too. Like, he was coming around. Like, John Silva sees this and it's like, oh my goodness. And he's just gonna, like, you have to come in, pit, take the fast pit. That is so sad.
I mean, he still might have a shot, but
he's not going to though, because, well, actually, wait, DJ Smith, Spencer, they're all a lap down. So actually, yeah, Kratzer, he got big problems. Stafford is back out, so everybody should be coming in. So yeah, he'll actually have. Oh,
that's DJ Smith.
No. Oh,
wait,
we got the 55 staying out.
And that's really only gonna hurt Kevin and Joe.
Your head is absolutely on the wall right now.
Like,
hey, full disclaimer, you run your strategy that you want to do. Do not be influenced by others. You do what you need to do. Not saying I agree with this because everybody else pitted. You're on older tires, but he's elected to do that. He has stayed out. He has trapped Kevin Spencer and Joe Stafford a lap down.
I mean, does he even have the fuel to make it to the end?
He might now. But man,
I mean, if it works, I mean, we might have to ask the question: is like,
because it's 10 lap difference in tires. And how about this? Rasmussen beats out John Silva with that #1 stall.
Or if Silva might have taken, a little more fuel.
Silva had a longer pit stop. Yeah, man. But yeah, you are not happy if you're Kevin Spencer and Joe Stafford. DJ Smith is finally, like, on a similar strategy. Like, he's still got about 7 lap difference, but he is finally there. And he's not coming in on the second lap. Man. There'll be 24 laps to go in the Indy 500. DJ Smith will get the wave. Yeah, no, he's pulling to the inside. Like, no, they don't get the wave. They're gonna have to drop to the end here. Or at least I thought they were. We set it to single file back, but yeah. So lap car should have been restart type, single file back, so I thought Kevin Spencer was going to have to yield. Joe Stafford did, so I'm not sure what the case is with Kevin Spencer. I don't know. We set it to that, so whatever at this point.
Just doesn't want to give up his spot.
So with that, it is now 14 cars, 12 on the lead lap. Vlad Torkarev on old tires. William Rasmussen, the pole sitter, finally got track position back in it. John Silva back to third. It must be said that Vlad did not let the pace car go, so you have to clear some black flags here for race control. Be aware, Corbin. Because he can go anywhere up to this point now, but everyone's going to pass the pace car. So it'll different than what we've seen most of the afternoon. Another wrench in this race. Pace car is in. He's going to wait. Everyone's on edge. And now he goes.
Somehow, yeah, Kevin Spencer's still there.
It's not what we had it set to, but whatever. So Vlad takes off. Lap traffic to deal with. Oh my goodness, not like this.
Yeah, I know you want your lap back, but
we saw what happened earlier with the lap traffic battling. Oh, John
be
Silva. Rasmussen.
Oh, he has a lift.
Don't get run over. There goes Rasmussen.
Oh, he's gone.
Gone instantly. Just like all that. He's gone. Cole J. Wilson now into second. As there's complete chaos unfolding at the end of this race.
I like how Payson in racetrack said he all F4'd. Yeah, we know. We saw it. That car disappeared.
John Silva stuck behind the lap car under pressure for third. He might not make the podium at this rate. Vlad Torkarev, 1.1 seconds out in front, 22 laps to go. Does he have the fuel? 10 lap difference in tires. What's he going to do if Cole J. Wilson can run him down? He just ran his best lap of the race, but Cole J. Wilson was 2/10 quicker. Silva has cleared the lap car, 2 seconds behind.
I do want to say Kevin Spencer was not given a black flag for, starting like like second in line, so it told him to line up there.
That's fine. Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
That's not what we had it set to. Well, yeah, whatever. All right. '55 is on fumes to the end. He pitted with 37 to go. We were told it was 36 was the absolute maximum. But he caught a caution to save a ton of fuel. But Cole J. Wilson is flying. Can he go 30th to first? The impatience grew on Jamelin for fifth. John Silva starting to close in. Ever so slightly. He's going to love to see these two battle, which it's happening. Fastest lap of the race, Cole J. Wilson, 41.23. 2/10 a lap quicker on average, but now he's there. He's going to have to catch John Silva, the dominant car all race, back to third, but it is closing. 1.7 seconds back. And these two will get to fighting. He'll close in quickly.
He is there.
How much of a defense can this 55 put up? He can't save any fuel. He's got to go for the win, but he's got the older tires to deal with as well. John Silva 1.5 back. He is flying. Cole Wilson has to get the move done, you would think, down into turn number 1, and he's going for it. 55 does not put up a fight. Cole Wilson from 30th on the grid to the lead of the YJ Media Indy 500.
John Silva, that lap ran a 41.27.
0.6 of a lap quicker than Vlad Torkarev. He'll be there quickly. Can Torkarev, is he even going to bother to fight back? He's closing.
John Wilson's going to be able to use Torkarev as a
bridge.
A catch-up car, yeah.
He'll have the draft. He's 1.3 behind Wilson. Come to 18 laps to go. Silva in the draft. Trying to carry Tane Hodison with him. 1.4. A little bit slower that lap than Wilson, but still quicker than Torkarev, so he's got to close in here, catch the draft, get clear. Manages tools. It's going to be dirty air now reflecting off of both of these cars. He's been out front so much. And now he's got a little different handle. Joe Stafford coming down pit road. Ian Patience with the quickest lap of the race, 41.1. Already turning up the heat here. Silva, 8.5 back, losing time to Cole. Jay Wilson still.
Yeah, John Silva, he's going to have to,
That car does
deal
not
with Ian
look-
Hoddison.
Yeah, all of a sudden, just even being back to third, that car does not look the same. He's not closing in on Torkarev this lap at all, and Hoddison is going to be all over the back trying to get on these podium places. We know he'll go for it. Cole J. Wilson. We said it all night. He needed that track position. Now he has it. With 15 laps to go. Hoddison 3 car lengths back, trying to win himself a free lunch. 2.5, 2 car lengths. Silva still stuck at a second behind Torkarev, who is still marginal on fuel, it must be said. No guarantees that he actually makes it to the end. Cole J. Wilson, they said, hey, if you finish top 5, we'll let you race with us on Tuesday Night NASCARs for our team, but might win the darn thing.
I think at that point, you get to dictate terms.
I'm in charge.
Well, I'm the captain now.
Torkarev, I mean, I'm shocked that he's only half a second back. I know he's got the older tires, but if something were to happen, Cole Wilson, he's got a shot at it. If the 12 has a bobble. At least put him under pressure. You never know what happens. Last lap, Torkarev was actually quicker. And John Silva, 1.1. He's losing time to second place. I'm slightly surprised that Torkarev didn't put up a bigger fight, maybe, because now, like, once he's in front, he didn't lose a whole lot. I'm surprised. I thought he'd just fall by the wayside, and it's like, oh, I'll just, I went for it. But he's got staying power. Close to about 3.5 car lengths. And the 12 laps to go.
Yeah, there's been a big fall off here from Cole J. Wilson.
192. Does he not? Did he short fuel it? Maybe, I'm not sure.
I mean, he just ran a 42-second lap time. Like
42.08. Torkarev was quicker. Go on board.
John Silva was 2/10 quicker.
So he's turned it up. Maybe he was just trying to save right for the end. I don't know. But 11 laps to go. You've left yourself a lot of work to do. He's trying, though. He's getting right to about 3 car lengths. 30 air does its work. He gets out to about 5. Closes back into 3. Hoddison's right there for Silva. That lap, Cole J. Wilson was the quickest man out of the trio.
John Silva down to a 42.1.
Lost about 2/10 there. Yeah, once the 55 didn't start falling off, he's in that no man's zone. He's getting pulled along by the draft, but he's not close enough to make a move, so Silva's not closing in because he's not close enough to get the draft from the full effect of the draft from that 55. He's pulled away from Hoddison here just a little bit. We're at 10 laps to go. 25 miles. What do you got? Top three ran identical lap times with about 300ths of each other. That's not going to do anything. And let's go back, show you the move. How Cole J. Wilson got in this situation. Real quick. How things play out. So this is the restart. There's Vlad up ahead getting away. Kevin Spencer not told to go to the back by iRacing. Rasmussen throws the block. Silva through to second. And that, if he would have made it stick, he wins the race. Maybe. Bottoms out. Way too shallow. Rasmussen senses it. He gets out of it. Into the fence and then loose. Don't know that he had to completely bail out because Silva also bailed out. And then thank you very much, Cole Wilson, watching everybody just slide up the racetrack. Oh, there was contact with Silva right there. We didn't see that at the time, but does that completely change the dynamic of his car? And then with Rasmussen dying, threw on Silva, and then he ran down Vlad. I wonder if that's what happened. That slight little bump, did it completely kill the left rear of that car?
And you think it would affect Cole J. Wilson
right,
more, but
they hit each other, but it's not affecting Cole. But how about this? 3 car lengths for Vlad, closing in. Cole's having to start to snake. 2.5. This is as close as he's been. Coming to 7 laps to go. John Silva not a factor.
not yet.
In the final 10 laps. But Dirty Air works hard, back up to 5/10. He's gonna have to just. I know he's got the older tires. Diego Rodriguez, big problems, no caution. Nails the fence. Slides off track onto the access road, and he's on pit road, no caution.
Gonna be 10 cars on lead lap.
You wonder if he had the same tires, would he get there? But the fact that he even got it to 2 car lengths is impressive. He loses a ton through the corners in that Dirty Air. Six laps to go. You're just gonna have to just send it, hope it sticks, get close enough to get that draft. He'll always get it back to about three car lengths or so, but that's as much as he's going to close into it. And I think he's, realizing, hey, maybe I do have these older tires. Maybe I'll only get to 2 car lengths and walk away with the $50 plus donations. 5 laps to go in the Indy 500. Just a bit stuck right now. On board with him.
There still might be a question of if he can make it. I know he had the caution lap, but
he's in the draft as well. He's going to have to worry about that, in the very end. Because he's leaving that. All right, there he is in 6th gear. He'll downshift to 5th, 4.5 car lengths. Dirty Air. I mean, now he's starting to lose a little bit. Now about 6, 7 tenths. Running out of time. Make a move 7 tenths of a second across the yard bricks.
looks like Cole has actually started picking it up. Back into the 41.
Only the top 2 are into the 41-second bracket at this point, and William Kemp down in 8th. Cole J. Wilson asked me last week, are we even going to can I make the race? He actually asked me, not earlier this week, he told me last week he won't make qualifying. He said, what's the bump day procedures? I said, well, we intended to bump, and then a bunch of people didn't show up for qualifying, and he couldn't make it. Man, I
Man.
thought it was going to be closer than that. John Silva through to second, but at this point, 2.2 seconds back. I think that'll really upset some people with how that went down. But Cole J. Wilson, yeah, he told me at 2 a.m. this morning. So am I in the race? Did I get bumped or not? Well, no, because we didn't even have 33 timed laps. And we said, well, not fair if you just signed up late and you couldn't make qualifying. So I said, everybody's in. And then we only had 31 show up. So everyone that actually showed up was in the race no matter what. Didn't even matter. He didn't know if he was going to make the race till 2 a.m. this morning. Started 30th. And he is a lap and 3/4 away winning the Indy 500. No pressure behind. Everything's all stable. John Silva's pulled away from Hodison for second. Hodison's got 1.3 seconds to Ian Patience. The only other thing that's close is William Kemp trying to close on the 980 in the final lap and a half. But if he can get off turn 4, get to the yard of bricks, Cole J. Wilson, Chevy Motor Club / Questionable Motorsports, white flag in the air, race is official. 2.5 miles. This man on track that last lap, it makes sense. Out of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. No snaking. Doesn't have to worry about anyone making a turn 3 dive. 2.3 seconds back into the turn 3 for the final time. And through the short chute. Got one more corner to go. We all think back to J.R. Hildebrand, but that's not going to be what happens from 30th to 1st. Cole J. Wilson makes it happen, wins the Indianapolis 500. Silva, Hodison, Patience, Jamelin Kemp, Lindsay. And the 980 had something happen to him. Here comes DJ Smith to finish in 8th. Across the yard of bricks. Ed Torkarev gave it his best effort. He'll finish 9th. Not sure what happened to the 980 right at the last second. Something happened to that 980, so he'll finish 10th.
I think it might have been a packet loss
Just
issue
right
there.
into the final corner. 980 disconnected. Oh,
Man,
he hit the fence that instantly just gone. But Cole J. Wilson parks it on the yard of bricks. See his celebration. Comes across the line, $200 richer.
Man, what a race.
What a race. What a first time Indy 500.
Got to feel there a little for John Silva.
Gotta feel for him.
But man.
And he'll park it on the yard of bricks. Let Corbin snap a photo of that or something, or we can get it.
Oh, yeah, I already left.
Okay. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let me go ahead and get a picture of this. Parked on the yard of bricks here. Let's find a camera that works. Camera. What's it? That's a good one. That'll be the winner. All right. Let's see where everybody's at. Bring him to the broadcast rating room. Let's see here. OJ Wilson.
I mean, they're both in there.
Yep. They're all in there except for...
But yeah.
Let's see. John Silva to the waiting room.
I already got it.
All right, let's go ahead and get it underway then.
Just making sure.
Here with your race winner, Cole J. Wilson, the inaugural YJ Media Indy 500 winner. You just walked out here $200 richer. You started 30th and ends up the first to cross the yard of bricks. How on earth did you get that done tonight?
Yeah, pretty insane. I definitely didn't think we'd really have a shot at the win. So it's kind of hard to pass it with all the dirty air. So just methodically made my way through the pack. Chose the right pitch strategy. I appreciate CJ Erdman as a race strategist there at the end after he got taken out. He really helped me, and I'm just really thankful that we were able to stay out of trouble and we were there at the end.
Yeah, so in that first about 20 laps or so, you went from 30th to about 16th, 15th, where I said, hey, he's made up a ton of spots. Like, he just needs track position. Then on the second run, you end up, just methodical, about 11th, 10th. And you just kind of hang out there for the middle portion of the race. And then, or he's in the top 5 and the podium. Then you get a caution with 25 to go. And you don't win the race off pit road. You still have to make that move on that restart where all sort of chaos broke out.
Yeah, there was a lap car in between, and that was like just when they I think it was the 7 car, he went for a move and it just didn't really work out for him. So I was able to get under him, and then the other car I think was saving fuel, so we were just able to hold on at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. But 30, so close to a last to first, but second to last to first, and I don't think it really matters. But a thrilling race here at Indy, and you told me this morning, you said, hey, can I race? Am I in the field?
I didn't even think I was in the field at the last night. Payson Lindsay texted me. He's like, "Hey, are you racing tomorrow?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't even think I made it. I wasn't able to qualify." So happy we were able to make the race and paid off.
Talk about making the most of it. But yeah, congratulations. There can only be one first-time winner, and that will forever be you. Congratulations. We'll let you get any shout-outs in if you have any.
Yeah, just shout out the QM Motorsports, Questionable Motorsports team. They really helped me. We'll be joining them for the rest of the season and Sunday or Tuesday night Thunder or Tuesday night
NASCAR.
TNN.
Yep.
Tuesday night NASCAR. So we'll be joining them, and I appreciate their help today.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, congratulations. Enjoy it. And yeah, glad to see the TNN collaboration. Get to see people we broadcast on Tuesdays coming here, special event, win the darn thing. And we'll look forward to seeing you on Tuesdays going forward. And congratulations, enjoy it, and stick around. We'll have more special events hopefully here shortly. So congratulations again on the Indy 500.
Yeah, thank you.
Wait. Oh shoot. I was gonna ask him what's his what's the milk? Is he gonna do like the milk celebration? I forgot. It's fine.
Does not look like we're getting one from John Silva.
Fair enough then. I probably a little
unhappy,
disappointed maybe with how the end of that went down. We'll go ahead and get Tane Hodison then. Here with the third place finisher tonight. Tane Hodison started 8th, pretty much in the top 10, top 5 the entire night. Winds up with a free lunch. Third place, a little bit of change in your pocket. Congratulations on the podium finish in the YG Media Indy 500.
Yeah, thank you. Congratulations to Cole on the win. He definitely deserved it. He's part of Questionable Motorsports, who's kind of an affiliate of my team, so it was really cool to see him win. So we kind of got 2 cars in the top 3.
Yeah, solid effort for the team here tonight. A difficult race with the track temp so high, dirty air, obviously making it hard to pass, but ends up on the podium, kept your car in one piece, and brought home a good finish.
Yeah, it at the start of the race, it really was terrible. It just no matter what I did with weight check or A or B, it just wanted to snap. So I consistently was losing positions, and so I decided to save fuel. But yeah, it was a good race. Unfortunately, Diego, I guess, had too much fuel or something, so he kind of dropped back in the field. Then had some issues on track that made it so he wasn't up here. But he was the best one of us tonight, other than Cole. So I just want to shout him out real quick.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on the third place finish. And yeah, we'll see you on Tuesday for Charlotte.
Thank you. See you on Tuesday.
We don't have 4th place. All right, let's just go talk to some people real quick. DJ Smith winds up 8th in the inaugural YG Media Indy 500, and it's almost, what could have been with that pit road speeding penalty battling back and still ending up in 8th.
Yeah, had some good fun. Thanks for putting it on, boys.
Absolutely made some good moves. You ended up 28 to 8, so definitely worked your way through the field, and it was fun to see.
Yeah, just those cautions never really fell at the right time, and I didn't help myself by slamming the wall a bunch. But ended up 8th somehow.
Yeah, take a top 10 in the first special event, I suppose. But congratulations, and hope to see you back at Morty's in the future.
Thank you.
Yep.
Our shop's in Pennsylvania?
Yes.
I was not informed about this.
All right.
No. It's in Ohio.
What's in Ohio?
Oh.
Our shop.
It's on the border.
No, it's in Pennsylvania.
Payson Lindsay, you finished 7th here today, sir.
Yeah,
Andrew.
kind of had an up and down day. Didn't really have much speed the entire race, but did what we could, just made the most out of it. We just kind of lacked in dirty air. I think if I could have got up front, we could have made something happen, but just never got the track position.
Very true. CJ Erdman, you got credit in the winners interview for the strategy. What calls were you making there on top of the box?
I wasn't really making too many calls so much as keeping him informed of what the 55 was doing and making sure he knew that the 7 was not gaining at all, so he wouldn't, get nervous and think you have to push too hard and hit the wall.
Very true. And then Andrew Stacy, a top 20 effort here today, and obviously not able to finish the full 200, but made some moves while you're out there.
Oh yeah. I just wanna congratulate Question Motorsports, my deserve that
Also
Bristol win. The Stuart Friesen truck obliterated Payson Lindsay. But that's not how we race. All right, at Question Motorsports. I'm very thankful this was a fixed league. If it wasn't, we would be running AI setups. And
ChatGPT, what do I do with my weight jacker?
Actually, Twitter AI. Rock.
Oh boy. That thing would have blown up in 3 laps. Put 100% tape on it and just, run the quality setup. That's what I told you to do. But yeah, congratulations to you guys. You guys stuck around, so you get the team interview. But appreciate you guys coming out for the first ever special event, and we'll see y'all on Tuesday.
All right,
thank you.
see ya.
All right. That is the YJ Media Indy 500. Art, Corbin, final thoughts?
You got to stop wrecking in the pit road. Made my job harder.
I thought you did a fine job.
Mm-hmm.
But final race results: 2.3 seconds over John Silva. J. Wilson gets the win. Tane Hodison rides up in 3rd. We had 9 lead lap cars. Race of attrition hit hard. Had a couple big ones. A lot of single car incidents. A little bit of netcode took some people out early, but we enjoyed the heck out of that. The 3 wide start, not a single incident from that. So these guys put on a show.
Dude, they definitely weren't lined up properly. I'm going to have to take some notes and make sure I do a bit better next year. Some people just did not listen, but...
You know what? You'll have that. We'll have a year to prepare for the next one. Ethan Marlowe did 2 laps, got net-coded, and he'll wind up at the bottom end of this field. Our very own Dean Clavitt ends up 25th. But yeah,
right.
I guess, do we just go ahead and say it? Just go ahead
Dean's
and do
a bad driver.
Well, besides that, we just announced what we're doing next year. Just get it done. No graphic. We didn't get up no pairing, and just do it. Just live in front of
I already forgot about
15 people.
Yeah.
All right, next year we're doing the Indy 500. We're also doing the Coke 600 on the same day. We're officially doing the double. We'll have we'll have separate sign-up processes. Not everyone has to run both, but we'll do this early afternoon. We'll jump into the Coke 600. We're gonna run the double. YJ Media special events. We got big things planned next year. 1,100 miles, one day. It's gonna be great.
It'll be a long one.
It'll be a long day. 1,100 miles. Overtime in NASCAR, not for Indy. But yeah, we'll have a year to get the Indy 500 process refined. Coke 600 will be pretty straightforward. We'll have probably multiple qualifying sessions, a Fast 6, a bump day. We'll have a year to get sign-ups if we want.
Hey, if iRacing adds Monaco, we'll just do all three. So.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, so we're doing the double next year. We'll have more events before that, hopefully. And yeah, we appreciate everyone watching, supporting, racing, and we'll go ahead and just invite everybody to, I guess, just the Discord. Right, people. Yeah, we'll just leave this will be the special event Discord link. It's one-time link. We don't have to change nothing. Yeah, so just come on in here, look for more announcements from us in regards to any special events that we're running. We'll announce it on Twitter, broadcasted right here every single time. So, got two different links. Got the one on the results page and there. So, but yeah, that'll do it. 3 hours, 15 minutes, boys. Good process. And congratulations again to Cole J. Wilson. We'll be back Tuesday for our weekly TNN. And we'll see you then. Y'all take care.
Bye.